Why, hello! Welcome to Water Under the Bridge. This is a 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons campaign in which we play some old school adventure modules converted up to the 5th edition of D&D. Who the hell are we, Ava?
Hi, I'm Ava. I play Junko, the human rogue,
Hi,
who
I'm
has
Meth.
no trauma.
I play Medora, the human pirate bard, and there's definitely no trauma, maybe.
Hi, I'm Ashlow. I play Ithri, the nude barbarian with mild trauma. Q.
I'm Ashley. I play Cora, the ASMR monk. She does have trauma and mom and dad issues.
Nice. I'm Saraha. I play Nova, the
Nice.
Kalashtar druid. Yeah, I think she's got a mix of all this stuff and has never seen a nude dwarf before. So there you go.
You're welcome.
Just add it to the trauma. Hi, I'm Askell Archer, and I'm the DM. I play everything else. And you, chat, you can be involved today if you want by spending your channel points, your gold pieces, on chat's blessings, which our players can and will use to give plus or minus 1 to any d20 roll per point that they spend. This party of brave adventurers has not really needed it that much, though.
That's good because we have
Lately.
none.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like 20, 30 that have been used in the last 2 weeks on Friday nights.
Rude.
They needed
no,
it.
that's
Killing
good.
the
That's all good.
Pathfinder?
That's all good.
Wow.
Okay, you don't understand. There was an entire game session with not a single roll above a 5 unless I rolled it. Okay?
I mean,
Did
it makes me
Ash
feel
roll
slightly better.
all of them?
Rude. I feel
Was
You
it your
think-
dice?
No! It was roll 20! But I digress. I don't think we have too much to... we don't have anything to say. I guess let's do the thing. Let's get into it.
Yeah, but I...
We're back.
All right. So. Oh shit. I don't remember what happened. Someone recap for me. No, so you are the party of adventurers named the Valkyrie. You have been trapped in the elemental nodes of the Temple of Elemental Sin. And this place is like a parody of the elemental planes, only dedicated entirely to the evil aspects of the elements, specifically to the elemental lords of evil, the demi beings. Oh, no, I don't need to get into that. Ashlow already knows. But all of this is in an effort to throw down the return of this temple and prevent a catastrophic plot by the demigod Ayuz and his partner in crime, the demon queen Zugdmoy. You were banished to these nodes where you could not escape, but little did Ayuz know you had a relic, the golden orb, or the death orb, if you prefer. And therein lies your hope. You have in your hands a prophecy indicating that if you can complete this artifact, slotting in all 4 of the missing gems hidden on these nodes, not only will you have the power to return to the material plane, you may very well have the power to cast down the temple itself. If not Ayuz, at least Zugdmoy, thus taking away his reason for being here. And to that end, on the air node and now the water node, you found 2 of the 4 missing gems, one of which has been slotted into the golden orb and has given Novacree tremendous power over water. You now have the Earth Stone, though you've not yet used it. And on taking this in the midst of a battle against Elemental Gru, funny enough, the second battle against Gru to occur right around a gem, you were whisked away from the water node and deposited into a dark, damp, dusty cavern, which is pitch dark. A darkness so deep that even those of you with dark vision find your visibility reduced. I should probably re-describe the room since it's been a little while. You find yourself in a cavern standing near 2 natural stone columns. The floor here is uneven and bears many odd protrusions of earth and rock, some covered with oddly fluorescent lichen, and others jutting at odd angles like so many old tombstones. Surrounding these features is a light growth of black and white mushrooms. Tunnels extend from this place in nearly every direction: northwest, northeast, east, southeast, southwest, and west. The ceiling is out of sight, for your dark vision only penetrates about 25 feet of darkness. But you can make out the tips of many unusually long stalactites. The air is cool and damp, about 45 degrees Fahrenheit, if that helps, just slightly above freezing. And the cloying stench of fresh earth hangs thick in the air. What do you do?
Ithri shrinks as his rage ends.
Oh.
Yeah, looking at E3, he still has like some, like if you had like anything slung over the shoulder or anything like that, like you've still got a few of the things, but most of E3's clothing is not here.
All
Yeah,
Ithri,
Cora's not looking at it.
looking at Ithri, all he has is a shield, a sword, and a necklace.
I'll like reach into the bag of holding. Well, I only have one hand, so I will put the gem that I'm holding on the skull, and then I will reach into the bag of holding. And we have some robes. We have robes. Would you like green silk? Would you like
Wait.
Would you like a red robe with skulls?
I mean,
Would you like a silver garment that's worked with crystal?
so there's no chance that my stuff is here anywhere?
I don't think it teleports things. I think it only teleports people.
Okay.
We can go back.
We could cycle through if you want. We could.
I can go back, but we're just gonna have to fight those things again as soon as we land in there. Because I have control over it when
that's
it's on
fine.
the.
Yeah, a robe would be good.
What color would you like?
Oh, I've lost my robe.
Green.
That's fine.
Green.
Green?
Any
Green.
Green.
I take out the
Specifically
green
green,
silk
please?
robe.
Does
It's
it
got
have-
a 10-armed octopus stitched on it with gold thread, and it has a gold circle with 12 peridots on it. It's from the water temple.
Y'all
Wow,
wondered why I
it's-
gave such vivid details on all these things, and now who's
it's
laughing?
lovely. Please put it on with haste.
No, I'm not
Okay.
cold. It's fine.
Oh, it's 45 degrees. Ain't that cold? How do
Good
I know
dog.
that number?
Druid things.
Druid things.
Yes, yeah, I guess. I'm gonna put the gem on the skull so I know what it does now.
Okay, you're slotting it in immediately.
Yes, sir.
It's very easy to just right into the skull, the circlet atop the skull. Let me find the item card for it, and I will update it for you.
Thank you.
I can tell you in brief. No, that would be too easy.
Ashlow
okay.
says he lost sound, and I think it's out on the stream
There's no
as
stream
well.
on. There's no
Okay,
sound.
well, that buys
Take a
me
pause.
time.
We'll
Oh,
switch.
so now we can talk
there,
about
it's back.
dwarf bushes again. Oh.
We really don't need to.
Can we switch to the map?
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, dwarf bushes.
Dwarf bushes.
Got it.
Nailed it. That's it for today's stream. Goodbye.
We're back. Sound is back. Sound is back.
Okay, I have updated the card for the orb. Your table
Okay.
details the new spell and demon available to you. Okay, I have updated the card for the Oh
Okay.
yeah. Details the new spell and demon available to you.
Hello. Hi. Can you hear me?
We can
Yes.
Hi.
hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
Denver. Denver's on the Okie dokie.
So
Oh,
the
it's back
stream-
again.
The
Okay.
stream
Okay.
can now hear me and it can hear you, but there's no music. So
And-
you guys chat amongst yourself. I'll put a cloak on while I sort it out.
Any idea why? Okay.
No.
Are you sure we're good to go? Like, I don't want to risk cutting.
As sure as I can be with the weirdness that is new OBS.
Okay.
I've changed my headset, which seems to
Don't-
have fixed
Don't
it.
update your OBS, kids.
Yeah.
I have not yet, and I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Oh, now we have Roll20 music going out as well. Cool. It just seems to be fixing things by itself.
No, I stopped it and played it again.
Oh, nice. We're good. We're good to go.
If chat can hear everything, then we should be good.
Okay.
Testing.
Chat, can you hear us?
Ifri's a naked dwarf.
So Nova like sets down the bag, takes out the skull, and the new gem. Well, actually, it would be kind of difficult given the one hand thing.
I put it on the
sets-
ground and then I
sets the
slide
skull
it.
on the ground, takes out this. Well, already has this little gem, and like there's a little resistance, and then right into it pops in, and as it does, there is a yellowish glow that emanates from the carnelian. Before sort of dimming a little bit, and both the blue and yellow gems set into it sort of pulse slight with a very faint glow to the rhythm of Nova's heartbeat.
That's not creepy at all.
They're also the only true light source here, and by light
oh,
source
it's
I mean
giving
they
off
give like
light.
they give off about an inch
Oh.
aura of light. So no, not
I
really, but you
was-
guys can just see the glowing gems.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
should
I'm
probably
pretty
get some light.
sure I cast light on Medora's necklace before we went in, didn't I?
Okay.
Because I
Yeah.
think she asked me to.
Yes.
Yeah,
How
I
long
can
does
put
that
that on.
last? Because we should probably get
An
some other
hour.
light sources too.
Fun thing though, the light coming from the necklace still seems somehow muted, like it's not revealing enough.
Yeah, you mentioned that dark vision was shorter than normal.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, cool.
So it's like a magical darkness, maybe.
I don't have my flame sword. I can't
You
light
don't?
up.
Wait, why don't you?
It's on
do
the.
we have
need to go?
anything.
Do we need to go back and get all your
oh,
stuff? I thought you were
uh,
holding your sword still.
It wasn't working, so I swapped it out.
No.
We should go back then.
Not right now.
Yeah.
We got shit to do. We'll worry about that later.
Well, but you're gonna need your sword, right?
I've got this.
It's
I'm
no.
holding
I think
a
we should just get it and get it
Warhammer.
over with.
You don't want to, because remember that
It's-
time is going quicker out there than it is in here. Possibly, maybe.
Yes, yes, it is. But oh, yes, we made that revelation, Ava.
Okay.
That's why. Yeah.
Time. Leono said he had only been in here for about a couple of weeks. What it felt like, right?
It
it's
is
been,
hard
like-
to judge, though.
Yes,
But-
but it has been 7 months since Leono in the
So
real
It did
world.
not feel like 7 months.
That's a
Yes.
big difference. Yeah.
Then it's more imperative that we get it.
Probably.
I can stand. I can guard you or whatever.
I mean,
Yeah, it's up to you, E3. If you want to go back and get it now, or if you want to wait until we get all the gems first, it's up to you.
Apart from, I can't even think. Like, I've got a weapon, a shield. That's all I usually use. It's just some shiny things that are missing. That's all.
If we go back, I haven't
no
got
rush.
any way of getting us to where we were. That was my only polymorph scroll.
Right,
I
because won't we
think-
appear where we did before, or no?
Let me see.
I think you told
We
us.
appear in the middle as well.
You told us
We're
we
down
appear.
here.
Always
we'll
you
be
appear
back
in the middle. Yeah,
Can
that's okay though.
Leona, did you say you said you had to take time to learn the whale?
Yes, that is correct. Fortunately, I have studied such things.
Do you think you could do it again? Could you do it again?
Well, I believe the transformation into a whale was actually a polymorph spell.
Why do we need that? Don't we have the water walk spell?
Yeah.
Can't
so
we just
could
walk?
It's just gonna take longer. That's all.
Would it be long enough for us to get to E3's stuff?
thought that was, like-
water walk lasts an hour, but I can cast it 3
I mean-
times.
How healthy is everyone looking? Because
I'm full health,
Mostly there.
Full health as well, I think.
so we
Okay.
could go back and do that fight if you want.
There is also the danger of the denizens of the water node.
Yes. So when we're walking across the water, we'll have to be careful.
it's not.
And swimming beneath it to return to the cave.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there was that big thing, right?
Yes. Oh, the turtle.
Yeah. I mean,
and
it's
the
not.
sharks.
So it's up to you, E3. If
I
you want to go
think-
back and get your stuff now, we can. If you want
I
to wait,
think-
we'll wait.
I think what we should do, because this is like ground, earth, right? Maybe. There's not a lot of fire here, so I presume so. We can do this, and then we could go to fire, and if fire is Bernie, we can have a break in the water.
I like it.
If the fire's really hot,
If
immediate
it's really
swimming.
burning,
Yeah.
we'll just go right back to the water node.
Time
Yeah,
for a pool party.
And also, if we find some fire devil demon creatures,
We
moving
can
them to
take
the
them
water node
with
might be
us
a
in the
very-
teleport. Yes.
And it is noteworthy that your new abilities will protect us from the innate effects of the node.
That's true.
So yeah, I'm like I'd like to, but also stuff is important.
Okay. Well, then we'll go find
And
the
like
next
so,
gem.
my backpack is in the bag of holding anyway, so I haven't lost everything. It's just
Do you want that now, or do you?
no, I'm good.
Okay.
Easy
Just
breezy.
reach it, pull it out, put it back in. Okay. Then we can find the next gem.
Before we go, pardon me, E3.
Hello.
I'm just gonna tighten this a little bit more. Okay, we can get going.
All right, I'll
Sorry, was I showing?
Like,
I like to
if
think that this robe is like a hospital gown on each.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining. Any breeze is just like.
Well, fortunately, there's no breeze here.
I mean,
The air is
I
actually
can probably spare him a belt.
it's
I
actually
am just gonna go
uncomfortably still here.
with my original thought that only Saraha, I believe in.
Yeah, you
we'll
keep
tell
your
you
thoughts
guys
to
on the
yourself.
break. Okay, I will focus on finding the next gem. I'll use the skull to guide me
Okay.
in which direction we need to go in this maze of tunnels
get a
it appears
ping
we're in.
To the south.
I will point that
About
direction.
here, if that helps you.
Where are we?
I mean,
Oh.
that's
About, can you ping it again? I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I was way zoomed in.
About here.
huh. I zoomed out too
Okay, then I will point and I'll start leading. Where's my character? This way, and we're gonna go down the southeast
much. Okay.
branch.
Just a heads up. If we're being sneaky, I'm less good at that now.
Okay.
Okay, I can maybe help with that if we want to be sneaky. I can.
I think we should
mean,
go quietly for sure. I don't know what's gonna be around here, and I have a feeling that. What do I know about elementals, like earth elementals?
Go ahead and make a nature or arcana check here.
Same thing for me. Oh, okay. A 15.
15. Okay. You know that they tend to be sturdy. There are like mud elementals, but for the most part, when they say earth elemental, they don't mean dirt, they don't mean,
They mean
mud,
rock,
they mean rock.
right? Yeah.
So they can take a real beating and they can give a real beating. They tend to be the most physical of them. You know that they can swim through earth effectively, which makes them damn near impossible to fight unless you have some burrowing ability.
And can they like sense when you're walking? They
You
can
know
sense?
that they can. You're not too sure on how far they can sense that from. You also know that there are greater earth elementals known as earth elemental myrmidons, who are combat trained earth elementals, like an earth elemental soldier, and they are especially dangerous.
Okay. So I'm just gonna suggest that we have light feet, because earth elementals can sense your movement. I'm
Oh,
not
I always
exactly
have
sure.
light feet.
Yes.
Um,
We should all be like Cora.
Medora's going to offer E3 a hand, and just
Perhaps I
See
could
if you'll
cast
take it.
Pass Without Trace?
Yes, do that.
I'm also going to cast enhance ability on E3 for Cat's Grace, so that advantage
Yes.
dexterity checks.
Good idea.
Okay. Nice.
I like it.
Oh, I just remembered. I got to open up my cheat sheet on which spells get influenced. Spellcasters,
Yes.
consider this your courtesy warning to remember that spells are affected in the nodes.
Yep.
Lest
Okay.
somebody try to use a really, really powerful spell and then suddenly remember the hard way. Oh no,
Oh no.
that would be very sad.
It was-
I'll just like kind of keep watch as much as I can as we're moving.
E3, you have advantage on dexterity checks for an hour, but also you don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if you aren't incapacitated.
And we have passed without
Okay.
trace, so now we can do our plus 10 to our stealth checks when we have to roll those
For 1 hour.
for an hour. Which hopefully is. Well, I don't know. Hopefully we won't need that much.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm just gonna follow the ping.
Okay.
Keep an eye on that.
So as you move along the southeast corridor, it doesn't go far. It is pitch dark, but as you follow that path, very quickly, like 20 feet, it comes to an intersection, both of which go south. One southeast, one southwest.
Okay.
And it feels straight south of you.
feels straight south. Oh shoot.
I wish Sayoni were here.
I was just thinking, do I have a stone
know
thing
who it
prepared
is.
right now?
It would probably be very greatly enhanced in this place. Any form of earth magic. Have you been practicing your earth magic?
Not as much. A little bit. Find water is easier, actually.
I don't imagine there will be much water here.
No.
Though it could potentially lead us to a rift that connects the two nodes if one such place exists.
Well, I don't know. I can't tell which fork we should take, so somebody pick one.
I
Left or
mean,
right?
Humans, when we do mazes, we go left and we follow the
Yeah,
left wall.
I'm good with that. Let's go left.
So left would be to the right for you guys. It would be south.
Looking
Yes,
down, looking top
southeast.
down,
Which
left.
goes another
Right,
10
down.
feet before there's another intersection. You
Oh,
can take another
my
left or
God.
right.
And it is one going
One
right,
goes
going
south,
more
The
south.
one, yes.
I can't really see them very well. My character doesn't have a light on
Oh,
her.
yeah. So
mean-
light source, please make sure you're keeping up.
I
You're
don't
the
know
only
how,
one who has
is,
the light
Is
source.
that light source, is that right for how far we can see?
Yup.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
When I
I'm
mentioned
gonna cast
supernatural
light
darkness, it's bad.
on-
On me?
Yes, on you.
Amazing.
I'll do it on your trinket on your staff.
We,
I
we're
don't have a
staying going
staff.
left?
Wait, what do you have now? Where'd it go?
What'd
you do?
Dracon has the staff.
Mm.
Also, since you're using it for
Oh.
pinging, in your hand right now would have to be the skull.
Yes, so you can cast light on the skull.
I'm
if you
gonna
wanna-
hesitate before I do that because, like, I'll be like,
Yeah, it requires touch.
Or
Can
you
you
can
do
do
it?
it on my circlet.
nope, I'm just gonna.
Can you
go
do it
for
on magic items?
Yes.
It's just
I
light.
think so.
I don't know how.
In this case, at least. This one you can.
I'm gonna. I'm just gonna, real quick. Like,
Ink.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll get
Just a
that one.
note, as you move along these corridors, you can see the ceiling now. It's actually only about 8 to 10 feet high and getting narrower as you move in as well. With the walls
Ooh.
still being kind of earthen, and you can see rock poking through, but there's also a crust of
Oh no.
hardened dirt.
So
This is a
This
dead
place
end.
feels like a warren.
Ithri is every like stop to make a decision. Ithri's going to put a hand to the rock and see if there's any vibrations he can feel.
Mm. That's
Okay.
smart.
Yeah, as you move through, you can first of all, you can feel the vibrations coming from all of you guys' movement through here.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, were we gonna stealth?
It also I forgot to have you roll.
It's
But that you can feel it just by touching the wall means you guys are probably very loudly broadcasting to anything with tremor sense where you are. It's almost like this place is designed to carry vibration.
Mm.
I'll make
However-
make it known that maybe stealth isn't gonna work.
You guys still have the plus 10, but you have
Yeah.
disadvantage on the stealth roll.
Mm.
Except for E3.
E3,
Except for E3 who has a straight roll.
Okay. are we doing that now?
Disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, E3, look at you plus 10 as well.
So
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, 25.
We have
I
a
rolled a
12
15.
from Leono.
We've got a
That's
9.
19. 19 for me as well.
Wait,
I got
9 with plus 10?
Oh, 19 with plus 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, make sure you include the plus 10. That was a 12 with plus 10 for Leona.
No, Leona.
I didn't roll my disadvantage. I
Or
don't
wait.
think.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm sorry. It was an 18 with disadvantage for Leona. I forgot he's proficient. They're
I was gonna
proficient.
say.
So, yeah, 19. What the 999?
We all got 19s. That's so funny.
Well, 18.
Well, 3 of us got
Uh-oh.
19s.
And then I rolled a 19.
Yeah, that's
So,
weird.
how
I
I'm
got
going
a
to treat this.
22 because I have advantage, so I have a straight roll.
Okay. The lowest of you guys' checks, which would be the 18 from Leono, is the passive perception a creature would need to notice you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's good to know.
Though, if you get within the tremor sense range of something, they'll know anyway.
Wait, we have Pass Without a Trace, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so plus 10.
32.
Nice.
That's our rogue.
Much better. So that they won't see, hear, feel you coming?
Or is
Hopefully
it
not.
just that Junko is sat on someone else's shoulders, so it doesn't there are no vibrations.
Junko is probably the only person here who had actual training in how to move to foil tremor sense.
Fair.
I imagine that was just part of, your upbringing, was being taught that.
This
If you
is a
can
dead
walk on
end, y'all.
glass without cutting your feet, you're good.
There was
Pretty
a
much.
turning
I thought we were going
one
left.
before that
I did.
when
Well, I went left and then I went right.
Oh,
So as you
there was
as you
another
make your
right.
way here, you find that this tunnel comes to a dead end. But there's a little rumble from somewhere and some dust rains down. And then several large, sharp rocks rain down right over Nova and clear off to the side like there's an invisible umbrella protecting her.
Oh.
And
I
you guys
like
are
it.
excused from your environmental damage.
nice.
Yes. Okay. Let's go
I'll
back to the
share
first
everyone into
fort.
that dome.
Midora's gonna head straight for Nova
Uh,
as stealthily
as
possible.
you guys realize this and are like, "Ha, we're okay." The rocky surface of the wall at the dead end sort of shifts like it's made of water, and you see this large face. And it just fades back into the earth like some massive humanoid yawning.
I just motioned everyone to be quiet and then just back up the way we came to the first fort, and I will go to the right this time.
You guys just tiptoeing back out of the corridor.
No.
to here.
That's
To
a smart
there, and
This-
then
We
this
missed
way
this
to
turning.
which turn?
This one here.
Yeah,
Okay, so
we
you
went the
backtrack
other
a
way
bit.
first.
It's definitely labyrinthine and maze-like. And claustrophobic. That's the worst part. It's claustrophobic. It feels like at any moment the ceiling could come down, crushing you beneath untold, infinite tons of dirt and rock.
Are these still 50-foot squares?
Nope.
These are back to
Yes.
These are 5-foot squares, if that gives you
Yay.
some idea of how claustrophobic everything is.
this is why
Nice.
I asked whether that light was
Yeah.
actually what I could see, because I was like, if those are
Mhm,
50-foot
mhm.
squares, okay, cool.
Yeah. No, it's bad. This
I'm staying
sucks.
next to Nova. I like this umbrella.
Okay.
Yeah.
continuing
If the
left
ping
or
is
right? There's
well, if the
another
ping's
intersection.
still south, then I'll just keep going south. I'll get to
Okay.
here.
So you continue south, and I'm going to let you guys move into the next chamber while I tell you what you see.
Oh god.
The passage empties into
Oh.
an oval cave. Around you are many high cragged ledges, smoothed somewhat and connected by worn stone drapery, forming little ramps between some platforms. Of greater note, however, is an unusual formation to the south. And really, it would only be visible when you can see the south wall. Which
I don't want
know
to
if you
go
guys
too
can yet.
far. We can't yet. I don't want to go too far in until we've like looked around to make sure nothing's gonna ambush us.
Where's the
Well, wait a minute.
where's
You
the
can see
ping?
everything.
Oh, you can? Oh, okay.
You can, yeah, you can see the wall. I'm
Oh.
based on Nova token.
Mhm.
It looks like.
I see a little bit of something down there. So
So what you see is an unusual formation in the southern part of this oval cavern. The cave's southernmost wall is dominated by an enormous face, seemingly carved from the natural stone. The visage, easily 5 feet across and some 12 feet in height, resembles a vaguely human face with vestigial horns, furrowed brows, and shining ruby eyes. Its mouth is agape, as if howling in anger or fear.
It doesn't look like it's breathing or anything, though.
There's no movement coming from it.
Hey,
Where's-
E3,
Where's the
Hello.
pig?
are you able to sense magic still?
Yeah, yeah. That was.
If you get
that wasn't an idea.
closer to that thing, can you see if it's magical, maybe?
I need to be within 60
It's
feet.
here.
I can't. Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Yeah, then
Okay.
yeah. I
Yeah,
can-
you'd
Oh.
have to see it.
I'll do a sense magic
Magic
awareness, not
thingy.
sense. Yeah.
Okay. You do sense magic coming from the face, as well as a separate aura of magic coming from within the face's mouth.
What do I get?
Is-
Skills of magic.
Yeah. And is the
Uh,
ping coming from the face or is it still south?
Second.
Because then we could rule out if we need to stick our hand in this thing's mouth or not.
It is coming from, but well, the aura with the face is transmutation.
Yeah.
The aura coming from inside its mouth is, first of all, extremely powerful, but also muted, like something is covering it. Nova, this is not your ping.
Okay. Anything, E3?
There's something really powerful in its gob, but it also looks like it might eat whoever tries to get in it.
Well, luckily the skull isn't pinging from the direction of that thing's mouth, but I am a little curious, but it's
Something
kind of terrifying.
Really powerful.
Does anyone have the ability to mage hand? Does anyone have that?
Medora's gonna back it up to A3 though and be like, hey,
Hey,
make sure Cora doesn't try and talk to it. She's like already gone. This
That's
is
a
a
good
giant
point.
thing.
I don't think the
On
talking
that
will be the
note, Cora, what are you doing?
problem.
Just watching.
Okay, could you make a perception check for me, Cora?
Yeah, I don't have anything that could like reach into the mouth.
Nope.
You know, and other
Just
than my
a
own
note,
hand.
it looks like it's pretty far back there.
Oh, okay.
I got a 9.
Talking, not a
Let me.
mage hand.
Okay, just to help you out, the mouth is right about here.
Oh, it's there. Okay. I thought it was in this little like crook thing.
So, just so I've got a proper visual, does that mean we can't see that there's anything through it, behind it? Is that?
You can see that there is space back there.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have to go through it.
Can't go under it.
and-
Can't go over
I
it.
wonder if I can't wild shape right now.
And one more question. Sorry, Junko, what are you doing?
I'm gonna eyeball it and see if I can fit. Can I fit?
Okay.
She's
So
flexible.
two things then. As Junko and Nova approach this thing, the great visage suddenly speaks
Oh,
in a terrible, ground-shaking baritone voice.
man, keep it down.
Though the face itself doesn't move, the voice still comes from within. Water to earth, earth to fire, drowned at depth or burned in pyre. Fire to air, air to water, burn to the bone or led to slaughter.
I have that in writing.
I got it.
I started typing way
Uh,
too late.
He's just listing the order that the stones take you in.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, but led to slaughter doesn't sound great.
Well, he was just listing all the ways that you die in each of the ones as well.
But
Does
not
anyone-
on my wish list.
What was first? Does anyone have any
Water to
Water.
earth.
water? Does anyone
Earth to
have any
fire.
water to throw at it?
I have some water in my water skin.
It said
Water
water.
to water to earth. Give the water to earth, earth to fire. Drowned something or burned at the pyre?
Fire to air, air to water. Something, slaughter.
Was it burned to bone, led to slaughter?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Water to earth, earth to fire. Drowned something or burned at pyre. Burned to bone is the air node?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
So water, we started in air. And
Yes.
then we've gone water. We went to water next, but we've done water
Yes.
to earth now.
Yep.
Earth to fire. So does that logically mean we've done water to earth, earth to fire, fire to air, air is burned to bone, and then air to water is led to slaughter?
Yes.
So have we skipped that one?
What do you mean?
Well, we've done that.
We were led to slaughter? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, it finishes
slaughter a
water to
couple things.
it finishes air to water, led to slaughter. But we've just done air to water. So maybe it's saying maybe we shouldn't go back to water. Sorry, E3.
I didn't mean. No, I meant. I meant let's put water in its mouth. That was all I thought.
Well, I'll open up a skin and pour some water on
Shit,
the
you
tongue.
guys are following it through his advice. Cool.
I thought
I
about
agree.
it too, and I was just curious to see what would happen. So
Could be interesting. Yeah.
I agree with the guess, but I'm also saying if that's the cycle of nodes that we go through, maybe we shouldn't go back to water at the end because that's saying led to
Well,
slaughter.
so that's the cycle that when you pick up the gems and they're not attached to the skull, you will always go.
So maybe if you
That
put
order.
them in the skull in the wrong order, it would have done you a harm.
Maybe. But yeah.
But
I don't know.
also, we're not going to need to go back to water because we've already done it. Maybe they were expecting you to start in water.
I don't know. Oh, there's a lot of rocks showing up.
Yeah, actually, their positions are now a little.
Look at all these rocks.
So did Junko
Nice.
get to put
Rocks.
water in, or is that this
No,
happening?
no. This actually happened right around during the time when the voice was doing its thing. That was Cora's perception.
Sorry. His face is really distracting.
Cora's just going, I like that boulder.
You
I
guys
noticed
haven't
that.
noticed, but almost silently, these smooth boulders have been quietly
having
rolling
PTSD.
down the ramps, maneuvering as if with minds of their own along the slopes to kind of sneak. And as they've been rolling downward, they've been gaining speed until by the time you notice them, now, it's too late.
No.
And they are rolling hard straight toward you guys. So I'm going to have you roll initiative, but they get a surprise round. But that means, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Junko also gets a surprise round.
Yeah, she does.
Quick question. How big are the boulder things and how high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is about 20 feet here. The boulder things are actually the size depicted. So they're
Dude, I
about
rolled a 2.
3-ish feet in diameter.
like to say I rolled my natural 20 on my initiative.
Oh my goodness. I got a 2.
It's not a 1.
It's a 2+1.
17.
I didn't have it selected, but I can do that again. 8 fleet. It's a 13. Whatever happens.
Right, if we're in a battle, let's zoom in a bit. Or maybe battle's the wrong term.
I mean, it's a battle.
Yeah.
It's a tea party.
I mean, sometimes these things aren't necessarily battles, they're just...
Are they
Getting
frog
rolled
rocks?
over
Buffets.
by rocks.
Are they frog rocks this time?
They are encounters, they're not necessarily
Uh,
battles.
Would
True.
they like
Make
a
sure you
buffet too?
guys. Oh, I just realized you need to.
There are
actually
no
add-
names on there, yeah.
Yeah.
Medora and Cora should be on there.
I'm in.
Yes. I'm in.
I'm in.
3, 4,
I'm in
and
for
then
this fight.
Leono, who actually would have been in here as well.
1, 2,
Who
3,
also
4,
needs to
5, 6, 7.
Okay.
So... Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, this kind of constitutes an ambush, I think.
Yes.
A rock ambush.
Yeah, that's what you call smooth rock. Junko, you get to act in surprise rounds, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So you actually see them coming with enough time that you can act in the surprise round. Go ahead and take your turn.
Well,
Yes.
I'm going to whip around.
You see all these ninja rocks like rolling, gaining speed, rolling straight toward you guys, and you can also see that these weird things, these boulders, have faces.
Okay, well, I'm going to whip out the katana and do it two-handed and try and slice.
Oh shit. Okay.
I want to be Demon Slayer if anyone's seen it.
Two-handed katana.
Oh, I didn't roll well. 11.
And you are going for 11 is not going to hit, or rather, it hits, but it just rings off of its hardened stone exterior.
Does it help that it's magic?
No, because you missed because of
I'm
natural
just
armor.
making sure. I want to say like Cartman.
So
I don't think I can do another attack with two-handed, right? Or
correct. Yep. You do still have your bonus action though, if you want to do something with that, or your movement if you want to do something with that.
I'm just gonna chill and.
Okay.
Actually,
All right. E3, you do not get to act in surprise rounds.
No, I don't.
Well,
There you go.
I do if I rage as my first action.
Are you going to rage?
I am going to rage. I will rah and press
Be
the
careful.
button.
Rage responsibly.
If your one cloak comes off again, Medora's gonna pick it up. But I really don't want to be stood next to you again.
I pressed the button.
This is one I don't think Medora has seen before. Until your rage ends, your words, when spoken, form into large, blocky bubble letters in the air in front of you. As a bonus action each round, you may shout, causing the bubble words to fly up to 30 feet and strike a creature of your choice, exploding. They have to make a dex save or take 1d6 fire damage and be knocked prone.
Who's
Ra?
Ra?
Does the
So-
Ra come out in bubbles?
So the Ra
Mm-hmm.
appears
Yep.
in bubbles above Ithri's head,
Medora's
Yup.
so happy.
and then it will attack the one that is between Medora and Novakri.
Okay.
Presuming I can do it as because you said as a bonus action, but I use bonus
Mhm.
action to rage.
Yeah.
So does it work this time?
Oh, then no, you would not. If you use bonus action to rage, you cannot use it this turn. You
Right,
cannot
okay.
give an action to get a bonus action. Rules as written.
No, that's fine. I just wasn't sure if it popped on the first go. So Ra appears above Ithri's head in bubble writing, and then he just goes and I think he's just gonna clomp the closest one on the head, like experimentally.
Sure. I mean, it's gaining momentum. It's moving about 40 feet per round now and still building speed. That one is rolling toward Junko, though, if that helps you.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to attack. So let's fucking recklessly attack it on the top of the, just like a proper swing down, see what happens. Does a 28 hit?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
that does.
So that is, oh, I'm really sad I don't have my thing. So that is there's 11 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
which also counts as magic.
Your hammer smashes into this thing, and big chunks of rock break off of it, and like it's now like rolling in an uneven gait.
Is its weird little face expressive, or
Let me look something up real fast. Okay. It doesn't make any sounds, but the face has sort of shifted into a.
okay? As it does, I'm gonna peel back the hammer and do an uppercut into its gob,
Okay.
or at least attempt to. Let's see what happens. 26 hit. That wasn't as good.
Boof. Yeah, that will hit. What kind of damage?
16 bludgeoning damage in its
As you hit
face.
it the second time, the whole thing like splinters, cracking into 6 large chunks that just like honestly like a stone melon.
Okay, so kind of surprised by that. If he turns around and sees there's like a lot more,
Mhm.
and is going to.
It's the first time you guys have been snuck up on by a bunch of boulders.
I mean, hopefully the last.
Dwayne Johnson's been working on his stealth routine.
Dwayne the Sneaky Rock Johnson. Ithri
Mhm.
is going to move to these 3 whilst yelling, "They're not as hard as they look," and just get in the way.
And I would
Oh,
like
they
it
both-
known that other than Junko, the rest of you literally are like, huh? Because you're still surprised. The rocks are gonna take their turn now. This one is gonna go like that for its movement. So Nova and Junko each get a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna mark these with numbers so that it's easier to. Okay, I'm gonna mark these with colors so I know which ones I've done.
It was almost a natural 20, but a 16 for me.
Okay, and Junko.
13.
How fun! It was then that Askell realized he did not have his D10s where he needed them.
I'm trying to remember if I had advantage on this, but I don't.
You
think I
don't.
do.
I mean,
I believe E3 is the only one with advantage on deck saves.
Yeah.
and only if I can see it coming.
Well,
Okay, so both of you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and
Dang.
for the most part, like you get out of the way and are only clipped by this thing rolling by. But as it sort of comes to a stop here,
okay. I have.
it is going to.
question.
Yes.
Is my health accurate on D&D Beyond, or is my health accurate on?
I
Should be on
believe-
roll 20.
Believe roll
have
20.
not
okay.
tracked anything on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, we
We-
can't edit your D&D Beyond character sheet.
So on
Yeah.
roll 20, we long rested before we came here, and I don't
Okay.
think you took any damage between the long rest and the teleport.
Okay, that's just all I needed to know. Thank you.
So as it moves here, it sort of wheels about so that the face is facing Junko, Medora, and E3, and the jaw just falls open,
Oh.
and a spray of like a cloud of little reddish spores blasts out from the thing.
Was
I
it three-
need E3, Medora, and Junko to make con saves.
Oh.
That's a 5.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. 21.
17.
Oh
Okay.
no, Medora,
And
bye.
5.
I'm passing the one I shouldn't pass, and I'm failing the one I shouldn't fail.
So, Midora, you are poisoned you gain the poison condition for 1 minute.
No, I don't.
Oh.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I
Oh,
have
you've
defense
got
against
the-
poison.
Oh yeah, you're wearing that necklace thingy.
Okay, so you would be poisoned. You're like, oh, like realizing, yeah, it's fine. Your lungs are eradicating the spores before they can take root.
Too much alcohol as a pirate.
That as well. So that's the first of them. This one rolls there, and here. So Cora, E3, Midora, make dex saves, please.
So, I do have evasion. Does that count?
If you use your reaction, that would mean you'd take half damage, I think, right?
Well, it says an effect.
Was that?
This is a dexterity saving throw. So
I'm rolling dex
Yeah.
as well.
I think evasion is when like fireball.
It
Yeah.
says when you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex save for
Yeah.
half damage.
yeah, you'd
Okay.
use evasion here.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so Midora, we got
11.
11.
12.
Oh man, guys.
I'm doing great,
that,
guys.
That was
I'm
with
doing-
advantage, by the way, and a
No.
+2. I got
Did
No.
did I succeed or fail? It was 16.
That's a success. And E3, you got a 12. Okay, so
Wait, that was a success?
6.
I got a 16 last time. I took full damage.
you did not take full damage. 8 was half.
Oh. Jesus.
Yeah.
So I take no
Midora, you
damage.
take 7 damage. Cora, you take none. E3, you take 3 bludgeoning, which would be reduced to 1 because you're raging.
Not,
I just
not
cartwheel
7
out of the
health.
way.
Midora, you are also knocked prone as you are bowled over by this rock. It flattens you into the ground as it rolls over, and then it's gonna. That's it for that one. The third one, but wait, there's more. I don't think can really roll towards Leono, sadly. Actually, hang on. No, it would be going this way. Actually,
I
I'm
like
not going to do that
how-
one. I'm going to go in order because that makes more sense.
That rock's questioning his life choices. That's what it looks like.
Okay, there we go. That's what that one's going to do. So Nova and Junko make dexterity saving throws.
Can I swing at it as it leaves?
Yes, that would be your
20.
reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Or then
I got
I'll
a
use
5.
evasion.
Actually, I don't think evasion is a reaction, is it?
Mm-mm.
I think it's uncanny dodge. That's the
Oh,
reaction.
for me, no, it doesn't say it is.
Okay, so then yeah, you just benefit from evasion always.
Does
That
a-
is going to hit it, E3.
I was going to say, does a 16 hit? That is 16 bludgeoning damage, and I just probably encourage it on its way with a quick hammer.
Oh yeah,
But
it like bounces right over Midora before Nova. What did you get, Nova?
A 5.
5. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Only ones. Oh, what is this? You take 5 points of damage and are knocked prone. Cora, you take, well, no damage because you made your save. Or no, that wasn't Cora. Junko. I'm sorry, Junko. I
I
don't
was
know
like,
what
why are you
rolled.
coming back to me? Okay.
Junko, what did you roll?
I rolled a 20. Evasion.
Then yeah, you take none. I
Okay.
can't. I'm not. I need you to say what you're rolling. I am intentionally not on D&D Beyond, so I don't know what you guys get because it forces
Okay.
you to say out loud.
I said it.
I know. You're good.
Roll the tapes
uh,
back, guys.
And then that one is going to fire a line of spores at Junko and Nova.
And then so con.
Con save, yeah.
That is a con save. Yep.
Oh no. Okay. 6.
15.
Okay. Well, I have good news and no, I'm not gonna use the
What kind of It's poison?
It's poison. Yep.
Ah, dang it.
So it is a DC 14, which
Okay.
means you are poisoned for 1 minute. At the end of each of your turns, you may make another save against this.
Okay. I gotta find the thingy for it.
So
Use
yeah,
the damage
there's
or
just
no?
a cloud of spores that engulfs you. Nope, no damage
Oh,
yet.
okay. Okay.
And Nova, you obviously resist the spores. Okay. God, there's so many of them. This one is just going to roll straight
rocks.
down like that. So I'm going to need E3, Cora, and Junko to make dexterity saves. If you are prone, this would be with disadvantage. If you are poisoned, this would be with disadvantage.
So 19.
19? Okay.
23.
All right. So 8 cut in half would be 4 damage. For E3 would be 2 damage.
What about full damage?
I think everybody made their saves, didn't you?
No, she
For
didn't.
Dex, I had an
What was the
11.
lowest? 11.
11.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So we know now it's a DC 12. So
Wait.
you'd take 8
Okay.
and be knocked prone.
Maybe I'll just use a Chet's blessing for that.
You wanna?
We
Yeah,
only
kind
have,
of.
We have one.
We only have one.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
I'm surrounded and I don't like that.
They're there to be used. May as well.
There.
So
Okay. So yeah, you
Right.
take 4 then and are not knocked prone. This one is gonna roll into E3, Cora.
evasion?
Oh, evasion. Right, you are. And then
Okay.
Medora, and then Nova.
Dex save.
So Dex saves with disadvantage for Medora and Nova. Dex saves
shoot.
for E3 and Cora.
15.
Save.
There's so many.
I
They're all
rolled a
the same
natural
turn.
20. No. All right, that's a 10 for me.
I counter your natural 20 and I get a natural 1.
Yeah,
Alright,
I didn't
so
get to use the natural
you
That's
guys-
a
20.
10 for me as well.
Okay, so you guys know the DC. It's 17
Yeah.
points of damage and you're knocked prone on a failed save, or 8 points of damage on a successful save, or if you're E3, 4 points of damage.
Is that,
Okay, 8.
so I
I'm
take
double
7.
prone.
I'm happy.
You're
to
already
do,
prone.
I'm happy to do the rage math if you want to leave that.
Okay.
It knocks
so
you
guys,
over, stands you back up, and knocks
You
you
guys
over.
got like you're like
Picks
oh,
you up
trying
and
to
then
get
rolls
back up
you
off
over.
the rock, and another one just like rolls right over you. It's the rear wheels of the bus coming over you two.
Can I at least be
Nice.
lying on my front so I get like a good back crack as it goes across?
Yeah, and as you look up, you see that its face is in your face, and it's going to use the spore to target Nova, Medora, and Cora.
These are
I
a
know.
bunch of like.
You say me?
Geodudes
Me?
fucking
Con
us
save?
up.
I know,
Yep.
right?
Con saves Nova, Medora, and Cora.
That is a 17 for me.
18.
Is there
Nice.
any effect other than poison? Is this
No.
You're excused.
Just
Okay.
poison.
cool? I'll just sit on my nat 1 as a last roll for the rest of the game.
I am aware that these guys are absolute bastards. There's only one left.
He's got his hat on.
1, 2. Wait, is there? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4,
just the
5.
one.
The one north of Ithri is the
Oh,
one that hasn't
6.
moved.
I was like, I thought there were 7. One's dead. That's why I was. Okay. So, everyone has marked yourselves poisoned who failed the DC 14.
Yes.
Okay. The last one. Oh, who do we want to bulldoze? I think the
Does
last
he
one.
just turn around and leave?
He's like, later,
He's like, I
guys.
got this.
This is
This is
enough.
taking
I'm
way
leaving.
too long.
The last one is going to do one of these, I think. Oh, wait, it can't. Fuck. Okay, let's try this again.
I mean, it is a
I guess the best it can do is that. You're off the hook, Nova. So E3 Cora Medora being rolled over.
I wasn't in the line.
It's E3.
Yeah, you
or
are.
a no.
Oh. No,
Oh,
no,
yeah, what?
that's correct. It was a diag. You're right. It did not cut over to Cora because then it wouldn't be able to hard right down to.
Yeah.
16.
Okay. And Medora with disadvantage.
That's 1. With disadvantage, 16.
Okay.
Nice.
So it would have been 11, so 5 damage to each of you. And that one's gonna save its breath weapon for now.
Holy moly,
that's
they're
it
all
for
around
the
us.
surprise
Jingo.
round. None of the rest of you can act on surprise round, yes?
That is correct.
Junko,
It's brutal.
y'all gotta do something about
That
this.
is so
Okay,
brutal.
I'm gonna do the katana thing again, and hopefully this time it does something. Of course, 12 to hit.
12 does not hit, I'm afraid.
No.
Also, you wouldn't be doing sneak attack because you're poisoned. Oh, also, at the start of your turn, I
sorry.
forgot you were poisoned. How fun.
Mhm.
The start of your turn, make another con save, please.
Oh no, 8.
Okay. You take 10 points of poison damage. Also, you didn't get the con save should have been for the end of your turn. I apologize. But you remain
okay.
poisoned.
Well, I'll take that damage at the end of my turn.
No, the
sir.
damage is at the beginning. The roll is
Oh.
at the end.
Well then, I'll take that damage in a little bit. I'm gonna get mad. I'm just gonna,
You're gonna
kick
rage.
it. Yeah.
Barbarian multi-class.
Basically, no, it's flavor text. I'm gonna hit it. It doesn't connect, so like I'm gonna kick it away from me just like an inch to get my sword back proper,
Okay.
and then
Yeah,
I'll take
like-
my damage.
Even the second time when you hit it, like your sword just ching right off of it. Like you're trying to hit rocks with a katana.
I will be Tanjiro, and I will cut it in half. Don't worry, guys.
Next time. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Are you? This is where you want to end your turn.
I'm gonna disengage.
You should get out of there.
Wait.
Just say you're like in flank hell. So
I'm gonna disengage to over. Well, then they're gonna gang up on Nova.
No, it's fine. I can get out of there. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm just disengage to. I can't go that way because the mouth.
you could.
Nope.
I wouldn't right now, but
I don't wanna...
how big is that opening? Big enough for a body to fit in?
Oh, easily.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what my character was like
up
assessing.
with
Like
the time,
I
yeah.
can fit. Like yeah. I
Climb
can
into the
fit.
demon's mouth. What
Yeah, I
could
can fit.
possibly go wrong with that idea?
Gonna do it. I'm just kidding.
Like how heavy do these rocks look?
Just pick them up and throw them in there.
Weren't you run over by one of them? They are quite
No.
heavy.
I wasn't
Multiple.
run over yet.
Oh. Well, based on
Nothing.
Nova and Medora, who looked like they were just like run over by a go-kart.
They're also knocked prone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty squished.
We're
They're
doing great.
rocks.
Are
They
we giving each
solid.
other thumbs up, like laying on the ground, like?
We got this.
I
This
just
is
feel
a
like the
physical
thumbs up was
fight,
after
not
the
for
first one.
spellcasters.
And then
And
it
then
just
the thumb
gets
got-
hit.
Yeah.
Broken.
Yeah, but that'll be it for my turn.
All right. E3.
Hit 3 is gonna go, this is bad, and as he yells bad, the bad is gonna attack.
Yes.
In
Okay.
bubble writing, attack this furthest one.
Okay, that one has to make a dexterity saving throw.
DC 14, I believe.
12.
Well,
Nice.
the con is a. 14.
So, what does it take?
1d6 fire damage.
Oh, I don't know if that's
I'd like
gonna be
everybody
good.
to know that,
That
words
is-
actually do hurt things.
4 fire.
Words really do hurt.
All right.
These
yeah.
words are fire.
You killed it with the words, to be honest. That diss track.
The pen and
rocked.
all that.
Yeah, the bubble letters fly, and there's just a boom, 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 boom as one after another the letters strike into this rock, blasting it into the wall where it shatters.
Nice. Ithri is going to run down to here. As he passes this rock, he's going to do a side, like a baseball swing, I guess, with his hammer and attack recklessly. 'cause
Okay.
These things haven't actually attacked yet. which is odd. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Oh, nice. So, running past that guy, he does 11 damage, just smacking it on the butt.
Okay.
And then carries on running to this one next to you. I presume I can't get any further than that. Can if we
That's
get
the
to
one
where
that's
he is?
right in the mouth. It's like just outside the mouth, just so
Yeah.
you know.
And Ithri is gonna just, with the wind up from the last one, just smack it forehand. Trying to smack it into the others, but I don't think it would actually do anything.
On a
Let's
natural
see.
20, I'll say you do.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this is 26 to hit because I
Well, that'll
didn't get
hit.
the rage. There we go. So that's 15 damage to that guy.
Ouch. Okay. Yeah, you blast them. You blast them all hard.
Spread out. And then Ithri is gonna, with the last of his movement, just hop over Nova. Sorry, don't look up because there's no coverage. Caper billowing.
Nope. Sraha, previous image. The braids.
We've lost Saraha.
All right.
Saraha has been knocked prone.
So starting with bottom left,
Did I just cast
It did-
hideous laughter or what?
has
Sorry, carry on.
not recharged. So they're at the lowest point of the cave. It's going to
Oh, is it all downhill?
start to roll up the wall, but it only gets to about 10 feet.
Okay, I think Ithri's gonna leave that one.
Oh, okay. Next is this one, which is going to use breath weapon, targeting E3, 10, 15, 20, and Leona.
Oh wow.
Is that con safe?
Mm-hmm.
Is this poison?
Yes.
Natural 20. 26.
Leona is poisoned.
Oh.
You are not.
Shoot.
Nice.
There it is.
I don't feel that good.
Yeah, there's like these spores that you've inhaled, and like you can feel something growing in your lungs.
No, not again.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
Now that one's used its breath weapon, it is also going to roll 10 feet up the wall.
Okay.
I presume it's that hasn't left melee range because 10 feet.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still adjacent to you, technically.
Yeah.
This one is going to use its breath weapon, targeting E3 and Nova. Oh, wait, no, it can't. I'm sorry. I just noticed it already did. Sorry, the name label was covering that. Let me see if it recharges. Okay, never mind. That one is just going to roll away from E3 and go...
It's getting a smack.
Smack it on the booty. And it's rock
Here.
booty.
If Ithri hasn't worked out that he keeps just smacking them on their way so far. 26 to hit.
Like he's playing
Croquet.
croquet.
Does that make us the hoops?
Yes.
Yes, that is
But
gonna
we're like
hit.
road bumps
11
instead of hoops.
11 bludgeoning damage as it leaves.
I just want to
Okay.
draw E3 in a billowing silk green robe playing croquet with his mallet.
You know, I'm also thinking
Warhammer?
like just like putt.
Yeah, but
Um,
as he swings, there's definitely going to be like risk of indecent.
It billows open.
This one is going to gently, delicately roll over Nova, E3.
Oh, gently?
Caress
Yeah,
you as
yeah.
it goes
Just
in.
a nice chiropractic
Yeah,
appointment.
yeah. It's going to go over here.
I assume a deck save.
And that's
Yes,
500.
and you might as well get the con save going too, because it's going to breath weapon both of you.
Okay.
17.
Oh
for the
my god.
dex.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Well, stop it. 25 for the con.
Okay.
4 dex and 21 for the con.
You take 13 points of damage and are knocked prone. So E3,
Already
you take
prone.
half,
Yeah.
which would then be halved again.
Yeah.
So 6 would be a halved, so you'd
3.
3. And then neither of you is poisoned because you both made your con saves.
That's good.
This one is gonna roll onto E3 and then Nova,
Lord.
and use its breath weapon on Nova, Medora, Cora.
I got a natural one.
I presume.
Cora?
Mm-hmm.
You got
It's hitting me?
range.
This
Yep,
far
breath
away?
weapon.
Got range.
Yep. It's a
Um,
30-foot line.
Oh.
11 fails the deck save,
It does.
so E3's not prone.
And
And
okay,
takes
so
maximum damage.
it's 11 points of damage
Mhm.
and knocked prone.
For
And then for-
the bludgeoning.
Yep.
Okay.
And then for the con saves,
I got 7.
or
Hang on.
you are poisoned.
I'm getting there. 18. Good.
You are saved, and Medora is immune. Right. Okay. So that was fun.
My health went down fast in that round. It was like, "Eep-poo."
You guys are kind of getting rocked a little bit.
Don't.
Get
I
outta
will need
here.
this game.
Cora, it is your
I'm-
turn, but before you start your turn, I rolled really high.
For what?
You take 27 poison damage at the start of your turn.
And I thought 10 was high, man.
That's now.
That is now.
That is now.
The spores are like rapidly growing through your body,
How much did you inhale?
choking you out.
10.
You'd be coughing like
I
violently.
like
Thought it
opened my
was the
mouth
good
to say
kush.
something, and that's when it blasted me. Like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
like there's
dude!"
your blood is mixing with this greenish
Hey,
fluid.
remember when you said that the last 2 games you'd played, you almost killed the parties? Are you trying to go 3 for 3 here?
Hey, you guys came in here.
Wow. The
I
victim
mean-
blaming.
You guys came in here. These boulders were fine, having a little disco,
Hey, this
rock
is
and
their
roll,
house.
and you just rocked up in here.
I did mention there were
You
clearly
say rocked
ramps.
up in here?
They were getting stoned, and it was just like, it's
Yeah.
fine, it's chill,
Oh,
man. And then
that's
you guys
Oh
came.
my god. We found
That was
out
good.
she doesn't sing as a bard, she makes
Oh.
puns.
She's fantastic.
All right, Cora, what you doing?
We're up to on your puns. I walk up to this rock and I attack it.
Okay. You bring your staff down hard on it. 22 hits. How much damage?
7.
7
No,
points.
sorry, 9. I'm using it one-handed. I just assumed it would be the lower number.
Okay.
Does poison affect rolls?
Yes, poison gives you
Fuck.
disadvantage on everything.
Oh, I didn't roll a disadvantage. Hold on.
Roll better.
Shouldn't
You
it
still
do
hit.
that automatically? What the heck's going on here?
Nice.
No, I don't think
No.
when you add a condition, it does that to your character
Well,
sheet.
then what
That would be
Alright.
cool,
is
though.
it?
So
Team
with
Beyond,
a-
you should do that.
With a
so-
well-placed blow from your staff, the boulder splits. Or
Okay,
no? Is that okay?
that's fine. Wait,
Is it?
no,
No?
no.
It's,
Well,
I mean, it's a rock.
It,
Bestie, you gonna really not kill a rock? It's a rock.
I mean, you guys haven't really identified them.
did
You don't
I
really
see
know...
its face?
I leave that to your discretion.
I think I saw its face when it, so I can't kill it. It has a face, so I non-lethal.
So we know
Okay.
where the bar is. If it has a face.
Yep.
All you faceless creatures. Sorry,
okay.
you're out of luck,
Get
man.
fucked.
What happens if I
Visible
remove their
stalkers.
face?
Fuck you guys.
And then can I keep going? Can I
yeah,
continue?
yeah.
Are they immune to being unconscious?
Yes, they are.
So I would know this.
Well, when you strike it, it clearly is just like
A rock.
still doing rock things.
Which is
Tell you what,
what?
make an insight check for me, Cora.
Okay.
You're
If you
inciting
don't want to
a rock.
identify
I
the
love
creature,
this
maybe
game.
you can.
Mm,
Talk
oh,
to
one.
grass.
It's dead. I got it. It's unconscious.
Oh, a natural 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Seems fine.
Yeah.
Well, tell me.
I'm debate. I don't know how to deal with this. It's You know what? Yeah, you knocked it out.
Sweet. I'm gonna move on and do the same thing to this rock.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't
It's
forget your
going
disadvantage.
good. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with disadvantage. Here it is. That's a nat 20 and a 7.
Oh, but
But 15 still hits, yeah?
it does. Yes.
Yeah, so who gives a shit?
Rocks aren't
Here's
hard
the-
to hit, apparently.
Don't tell Junko that. 6 points of damage.
Yes.
Look.
Okay.
And then, with my bonus action, I
Mhm.
will unarmed strike it.
Okay.
This counts as magical. There's another nat 20, but who gives a shit about that? 16 to hit.
16 is gonna hit it.
Two nat 20s on 2 disadvantage attacks. That's mad.
3
That's rough.
damage.
Okay.
I just
You
pop
wanna-
him in the mouth a little bit.
Yeah, you pop it in the mouth and it just kind of
That's
rolls
tough.
backwards and slowly like starts rolling down into because you know like it's there's still a slope.
Yeah, he's totally unconscious too. I'm doing a lot to help you guys. Okay, that's it for me.
Okay, make your con save.
Oh yeah. I got this. Is it disadvantage on this as well?
I think it's just attacks and ability checks for poison.
Is this an ability check?
I think that no, this is a saving throw. I think you're actually
Oh, okay.
right, which means you should not be getting disadvantage on the deck saves from the poison. I apologize. You're correct.
Yeah, it says it if
Oh,
you click
that's
on
a
the
s-
condition.
That's a 6.
Okay, so you remain
nice.
poisoned.
I sure do.
Ooh.
Medora, are you? You're not poisoned. You're just prone and sore
I am
and
not
floor.
great. If I look up, can I see that these 2 rocks have gone up the wall?
They're slowly beginning to roll up the wall. Yes.
Do they look like they're gonna roll very fast back down the wall?
I mean, they look like rocks rolling up a wall. It's kind of
They
hard
look-
to.
they look like gravity's gonna give them a hand in a minute. I'm not feeling this. So to
Oh, you're gonna
check,
feel it.
this is 10 foot away and 10 foot high.
Mm-hmm.
So that's technically outside 10 foot in a straight line.
Just barely.
I cast Tiny Hut.
Are you putting the rocks
I'm not
in
even
with
gonna try
us?
and move. No, because if it's outside 10 foot, so you're in, E3's in.
No,
Cora's
it
in.
would be in.
Okay.
It would be in.
Yeah, I would.
You would need to move.
I mean,
to
10 feet.
Here.
This one's within 10 feet.
Can I roll 5 foot there?
As a yeah.
But then
If she-
these
like,
ones
if
would
she-
be in it.
No, they're dead.
'Cause-
No, they're not.
They're not dead.
They're
Cora did.
unconscious.
Trust me, they're unconscious.
I mean, they look more dead than this one. She's gonna roll 5 foot and then Tiny Hut. I'm very squishy right now.
No, that's still in. You need to go another 5 foot.
How is that?
What?
Go
far? Wait, go
Diagonals are
that way.
still the same distance, right?
I
Yeah.
want to save
So-
Nova.
That is still 10 foot because of the
Yeah,
way
so
that,
you need to go here.
Yeah. You'd need to take a diagonal.
because of the way that square
Can I
maps
roll?
work.
How far can I roll? Just 5 foot.
5 feet, but you can move diagonally. So
Yeah, I would go to this.
But
Yeah.
Nova's
Diagonal
gonna get squished.
It's fine. I'm fine. I promise. I can
like that
always
Nova
Nova
get
is
Avery's
into
literally
fine.
like in a little Nova-shaped impression in the rock. Like I'm fine.
Okay,
This is
now-
fine.
Now she's casting Tiny Hut, and she's.
You can hear like
gonna-
air escaping every time Nova tries to.
I can't draw 10 feet. 'cause I'm
I've
not-
actually got I think I've got a token for that.
I didn't
Wait,
realize.
is it easier if I hang on? If I aura it instead,
No.
can I? take the
Yeah.
aura?
Here we go. I got you.
I was gonna say if this is a house as an icon.
Be cute.
Yeah, and
Another
it's
5
that
feet.
color. Nailed it. I'm good with that. So it's 10-foot
That's
radius.
Dracon's death circle.
It's fine.
I
Gave
really
me
want to
permission
sleep
to
in
use it.
Dracon's death circle, please.
So
Perfect.
yeah, that's me in there, and Cora can get in. Yeah.
Cora's already in. And says Leonie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The rest of you guys can't get in with me, but I can't get squished anymore.
Okay. Yeah, that was
But it was
good
a
turn.
cast, not a ritual.
Nice.
So
So you like kind of crawled, rolling.
I don't even crawl. It's just a sausage roll across the floor, and then it's just like, Tiny Hut.
I guess dignity probably ended when you guys got run over by the third or fourth boulder. Okay.
What do you mean? You would
And
assume
she
we
is-
started with dignity?
She is
Oh.
going to. Yeah. She is going to, as a bonus action, cast an inspiration, bardic inspiration on Nova because she feels bad.
Okay. How does this
Thanks.
how does this manifest? What is your inspiration to her look like?
So the tiny hut pops up. It's this, I don't know, purple. It looks purple. We'll go purple dome. And Nova just hears a, "You're doing great," and just feels inspired.
I'm so glad that wasn't a pun.
She just hears you're doing great,
I
but
think-
can't see where it's come from because I'm now hiding in a hut.
The puns also stopped right around the third or fourth boulder.
Is that a D8?
One
no. Oh, Leono.
1d8 inspiration.
Oh no. Yahtzee.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
What did you do to Leono?
so Leono takes 25 poison damage.
But it's in the hut.
I rolled 3 8s on 4d8.
Oh, it's 48. I thought it was 3d10.
That's horrible.
Leono
I think the D10
does
is the bludgeoning.
yet live.
That guy needs to be cured.
It's alright, there's 3 squishies in a hut.
You know what? Leono's gonna go ahead and cast a. Wait. Ha! It's gonna go ahead and cast Lesser Restoration on themselves,
Nice.
Nice.
More.
which is going to kill the spores in their lungs. And Leono's just gonna kind of like be on their elbows and knees, like just kind of hacking up a fur ball, like a little
Rocks?
bloody,
Oh,
a bloody
Not in
fur
my
ball.
hut.
Oh.
Oh,
Go
oh
outside
no!
with
Like
that.
you're hearing like the sound, like he's getting it working up.
Nope, nope, nope. I don't do
Thing is,
that.
everybody outside the hut can hear this as well, but can't see what's
Yep.
going on.
And unlike a cat, you're not really going to be able to chase Leono out. So yeah, that's going on the floor.
Can you imagine?
Gross.
Shoo! You!
Get out of here.
I decided against this.
Nova. Oh, you're poisoned.
Oh
all
my.
No,
No, I'm not poisoned.
not.
I'm just
Okay.
prone.
Prone. It's hard.
Same
it's hard for me
thing,
to see,
really.
sorry. Ready to rock and roll?
Okay. Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm trying to decide if getting up is worth it right now.
The situation is gravel. Stop
I
with the
think
fuss.
I
I
face
think I'm
that
gonna
question
use.
every day.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to heal myself. Spend a spell slot to heal myself. It can be any spell slot, right?
I thought that was
Yes.
a wild shape thing.
It is, but I don't have to be wild shaped to do
Oh,
it.
that's freaking cool.
I think, right? It just says you can use a bonus action to expend a spell slot and regain 1d8 per level. Oh, while you are transformed by wild shape.
Oh, my bad.
Never mind, it's in the if you click on it
Okay.
and
Are
you
we
expand
still
the
okay?
details.
Don't ask questions. Stop asking questions.
No, it's
Are-
okay.
are
It's
we-
okay.
Just said wrath.
Of course, I did not prep any healing
So,
spells, so
well,
this
let's-
is good. Hang on.
Narratively
hang on.
speaking,
No, I'm
let's say
figuring
that
it
Nova.
out.
I was gonna say maybe Nova tried to wild shape there and like it didn't. It's still not happening?
I don't know. I think maybe she's just thinking. Wow. Okay, that was my whole game plan. That's what I get for not reading my abilities. I'm sorry.
No, I don't
Chuckles. I'm in danger.
say.
No.
I thought you said we were fine.
I'm good.
I was
Are you
going to
fine?
include you.
I'm gonna use
Things
my
have changed.
action to drink a healing potion.
That's a good idea.
2d4 plus 2. Let's roll 2d4. That is 8 points of healing. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I mean, that's one rock worth.
yeah. And I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up because then I won't have to make the dex save at disadvantage, right?
Okay. Yep, that is true.
Okay. And
Oh, you can't go into the hut
no,
at
that's
all.
okay though. That's okay though. So I'm not prone.
You trapped.
I
Well, there's
Use my
there's a nice
action.
safety hidey hole.
it's very tempting. I can't squeeze past those rocks though, huh? Can I? Can I go
yeah,
right
no,
here?
They're 10 feet up.
Oh.
Yeah, so those
So I
two-
can go.
The one with the wing is 10 feet
10.
up.
So I can go here
Yes.
and not get an attack. Well, I would get an attack from this one. From this one here. or no?
Yes, you
Yeah,
would if it has
that one
any
would attack.
attacks.
As a wing.
Do you want to do that?
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. It does not attack
And-
you.
Then can I go here? Or no?
No, you would not be able to go
That's
there.
not a full space.
That you'd have
Yeah.
to move through the face.
It doesn't attack you. As in,
That's good.
maybe
that's
they
good.
don't have.
Yeah, they don't have physical attacks like that.
They don't
You
have
just
any
wanna-
arms.
So
You just want to roll,
Okay.
man.
you might be
Um,
able to just
That's
run
how they
is-
roll.
Was my thinking.
Well, I don't have much movement left because I had to use it to stand up.
That's fair.
You guys fighting a bunch of unarmed enemies.
Okay, that's it. That's it. That's all.
That's
That's
it?
my turn. That's my turn.
Okay, you're
really. Can
so
I make-
You're standing
I'm-
under a boulder.
But he's on a ramp.
No,
No.
he's
He
literally
climbed a
going
wall.
up the wall.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stand there. No. I'm just gonna
Stand
stay
under
there.
him for him to fall on your head. Just like, this
He
is a good
just-
idea.
He
Yeah.
just dropped. I thought there were ramps that
I
he
mean,
was
there are, but
rolling
those are
up.
further. Oh no, no, they're just going straight
Oh.
up the wall.
I misunderstood. You should have just let that happen.
Medora's just lying on the floor watching you do all of this, and she's so sorry.
While I'm
mean,
just
to be-
like shell shocked, I guess, rock shocked.
Nova's
I-
literally like with her face pressed against the candy store window, like peering through the window.
Please
with all
let
the
me
other
in.
kids.
I take it back. I'm not fine.
Can I want to think about this riddle. Is there like a intelligence check that I could make to think about maybe what that rock face said to us?
You could do an Arcana check, I would say.
Okay.
We
Let's
love
try.
Arcana checks, right?
Why not? Why not? Oh, a 15.
Ooh, that's not
15?
bad.
That's not bad.
You sort of, on pondering it, it brings you back to kind of where you already were. That it's describing, it's indicating which gems are in which node by telling you
Mhm.
which gem you'll find in any given node. Because as you learned in the air node, they're all technically connected to each other, so there's no true order to the process. Beyond that, I don't think there's any information available from what you can see that would indicate it has any deeper meaning, which isn't to say it
Okay.
doesn't, but based on the information you have right now, you aren't seeing any other meaning.
Okay. That's my turn then.
Junko!
Hi, I'm gonna put away my katana. Okay, not yet. And then pull out my short bow. And gonna
Note
try.
that you will have disadvantage on any ranged attacks made while adjacent to an enemy.
I'm not adjacent.
She's not.
I have disadvantage anyway because I'm prone.
Yes,
or
because you are not
poisoned.
Cora. That is correct.
But I just rolled a natural 20, and I really don't want to roll the second.
Well, darn, that's a shame.
sad.
Gonna have to roll it anyway.
That's 3 natural 20s on disadvantage attacks. by the
Oh,
way.
you're poisoned. That reminds me. Before you do this, you have to take your damage. We'll do it like medicine.
Oh, natural 20. I want to know what my
So that's
going
gonna
to
be 22 poison damage.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, these
I-
spores mean business.
I rolled a 10, but it would have been 12 damage, okay? You said 22?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, 10 is the total attack roll.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
rolled what
that's
I
not
would have,
gonna-
what the damage I would have done.
You're picking at a scab is what you're doing. You're just hurting yourself.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, but I
Okay,
needed
so
to
you
know.
fire the arrow, and just like your katana, clack off of the stone of one of these things. Not Junko's best day. But you have movement and bonus action.
Just gonna cry.
Okay. Then go
no,
ahead
I'm gonna make my con save because there's
Yes.
not much else I can do. Actually, I'm gonna back up another 5,
Okay, sure.
back up to here, and then I'll make my con save at disadvantage.
Don't forget to update your tokens hit points.
I will.
the aura.
Oh, 16.
16. Okay. You are able to hack up a lung, and you are no longer poisoned.
Do I get a furball that comes out too?
No, just like bloody phlegm that has like a greenish tint to it.
Well, you know.
Probably not a good sign. Might need to have that checked out.
Yeah, I'm just
Uh,
gonna take my foot and rub it into the dirt so I don't have to look at it.
Okay. E3.
So, E3 is going to yell, "Get the fuck off my Nova!" and send those words at this guy.
Okay. Okay.
DC 14.
12 again on the dexterity save.
Nice. That is, again, 4 fires.
God. You are 2 for 2 with words being stronger than the sticks and stones.
Speaking of stones, Ithri is going to drop his. Is he? Ithri is going to drop his warhammer, and here's what he's going to attempt to do: run up the wall to grab the one that is on the wall, and try and pull it off.
Okay.
In a like chuck it away from the wall onto the floor sort of thing.
Make an athletics check. And you have advantage because you're raging.
I do, yeah. $26?
Oh. Okay. So you are able to like scrabble up the wall and leap for it. Now it's going to be an opposed, your choice, athletics or acrobatics check to grapple it.
Is that with
It will
advantage?
be making an athletics check. Yup.
Okay. Well, it's a minimum of 25. It's 25.
Well, I
rolled
got a
18
7.
twice.
So 7.
Cool.
Yeah. You grab this thing and you and it are coming back down to the ground.
Yeah, and A3 is just gonna, like, he's probably, I imagine he's run up the wall and grabbed it, using his legs to push off, and he's just gonna fling it over his head, and both of us will land on the floor.
Okay.
But
Actually,
he's trying
it's
to,
going
like,
to
slam
take.
it down.
It does take 1d6 fall damage from that.
Cool. Do you want to roll that? or shall I?
Amazing.
Yes. I have already done so.
Oh, you've done
And
it.
I rolled
okay.
max.
Oh, me too.
Oh, well, it was going to take 6 no matter what then.
Cool. So that's no longer on the wall and it's on the floor. And then I think A3 is then going to, because he would then be prone, use half his movement. Has he got?
Oh, no, you're not prone.
No?
If you intentionally fall, you
Yeah.
can ignore the first 10 feet of fall.
Nice.
He ignores
And it
the
was only 10
first
feet.
20 right now.
Plus,
So
yeah,
that's
you have
funny.
cat's grace.
Nice.
right.
He'd have
So-
lost. He would have lost the
So
cat's grace
it's-
because I lost concentration.
Ah,
It's immune to
Oh.
prone, though.
Is
yeah,
that
that's
concentration?
fine.
What it's not immune to, I'm hoping, and I don't know if this would require another action or if those counted as attacks.
That was an
Can-
attack action.
Can I use my second attack action to just pick it up off the fucking floor and hold it in the air?
Now what? Now what?
Yeah, that's another grapple. Try another athletics check.
Now what are you gonna do? Just
with
nothing.
advantage.
Yup.
It's gonna take a shit.
So that's a 24.
I had a
Poop out
15.
gravel.
Nice.
So yeah, you pick this thing up, and really, at the end of the day, it's just a rock. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, there's not much it can do about that.
So I'm just gonna like sit it on a shoulder because I imagine they're quite large.
Oh
Would
yeah,
just
and
be like-
extremely heavy.
Really awkwardly, like probably squat
You're
down.
like holding
I'm
a couch
sorry.
above your head
I'm
right
sorry
now.
if
Yeah.
there's any gapage, any in the cape, but he's just like gonna hold it so that it can't go anywhere.
It's a good job
Wait, to
Nova got
peek
up, isn't
through.
it?
Yeah. Yeah, if he's like squat down, so you'd have to be quite low to. No one's prone, are they? Oh, sorry, Medora.
That's alright, I'm in
You
the
know-
tiny hut, ignoring you now.
Nice. That's
Well,
Yeah, but
there's cats still
we
making
still
noises.
we
so.
still see outside. They just can't.
Oh
see
yeah,
inside,
but I'm
right?
preoccupied with the cat who's ruining
Oh,
my
right,
nice
right.
tiny hut.
Not
I
on the rug.
I just made this.
I just bought this house.
All
Cool.
right. So it looks like there's only 2 left, right?
yeah. So I guess Ithri would be on the same spot as that guy.
Well, plus the unconscious ones.
For purposes of map tracking, I'm gonna say.
No, you want me to
we'll put
stay
you-
there? Cool.
Actually, I will move it up there, and you would be there. How about that? That makes more sense to me. I think that'd be...
Wherever you'll.
But yeah,
whatever
you go ahead
wanna
and
do.
go there, and I will
Nice.
move it. We'll trade spots.
Cool.
I like to imagine that whole thing in like a very like politely trying to pass each other on a subway. Like, you move, here, I'll go.
Okay, on a subway, you're supposed to let people off first.
Yeah, but not everybody knows
suplex
that.
them off. The...
Oh,
I've been
one
doing
of
it
them
wrong.
has recharged
Oh no.
the breath weapon.
Is it the one Ithri's holding?
Nope.
Oh, shame.
You just hold it up so it can blast everyone.
So
Oh shit.
this one doesn't have a lot of options. Oh yeah, it's gonna try to bulldoze E3.
I imagine
Holding the
dex
other boulder.
saving whilst holding a boulder.
Would be disadvantage. Yes.
But
I can't help you
but
with
I've
that.
got advantage because I can see the effects.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. So it'd be a straight roll.
I rolled a natural 1. For
Oh,
3.
okay. Well, that's
Makes
unfortunate.
sense. Makes sense. I'm holding a boulder. Like,
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage,
Mhm.
so 4,
Mhm.
and you are knocked prone, which means the other one is coming down on you. So make another
it would
dexterity
have been
save.
so good. Okay, dex save. 17, that one.
Okay. You take 5, which would be reduced to 2.
Okay.
But you're still prone.
Yeah.
This one is then going to use its breath weapon on E3. Only E3.
Not me. Oh, okay.
I mean, it really can't.
It's an,
Oh, it can't?
line.
I mean, it can't. It doesn't really have a line shot from E3 through you
25
because
con
it's off to the
save.
right.
Oh.
You
Works for me.
are not poisoned. This one now did not recharge. Sad day. So it's just gonna, it's gonna roll over E3.
I don't think it likes me right now, does it?
No, this is
You
the
did
one that
throw
you
it
picked
on
up.
the ground, so
So that is a 14 dex save.
Okay, that makes the save. So you take, oh, Jesus. 2 reduced to 1. I rolled 1 point above minimum.
Nice. I can't half it from 1, so it's just 1.
No, 1 is halved.
Yeah, but also rage.
I know that's so it would have been 4. Instead, it was 2,
see.
and you took 1.
I see.
And that's it for them. Cora, are you still poisoned? Oh no,
Go ahead. Yes. I
party
am.
time.
Uh-oh.
Stop rolling so good.
I mean, at this point, if it's over 14,
She's
it doesn't
down.
matter how
Okay, there we
good
go.
it is.
13. Okay, that's not so bad. 13 points. Oh my god, is your hit points accurate?
Yeah, they're accurate.
I don't think I've seen an aura that red before.
1 point.
It's fine, guys.
So, how am
Not
I
even
feeling?
close.
Like you're dying. Like
I
your
turning
lungs
into a rock?
are.
Is
No,
are my
it's
lungs
more
rocks?
fungal.
Okay, cool. I guess she's gonna realize this isn't good and start fumbling around in her backpack for something, anything.
I don't suppose your healer's kit can fix poisoned.
No, that's not how that works.
That's
We
a shame.
do.
I thought I did.
And you can't use it to heal during combat.
Oh,
Not like
right.
that.
Mm-hmm.
You can like. You want me to stabilize myself once I'm dead? I can do
She
that.
holds an action to stabilize herself when she goes down.
I got it out. It's right here. I'm gonna drink a potion of healing.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Okay. That's an action.
Yes. Is that 2d4?
+2.
+2. Yep. Look who knows their potions.
I did just roll it, so.
Fair enough.
So I heal 8.
Nice.
I now have 9 hit points.
Hell yeah.
That's 9 times as many.
Do you?
Yeah.
You know that's true.
That was a
Um,
full action. And
Mm-hmm. You
stuff.
have bonus and movement.
I thought
though
it
right
was
now you're-
to get it out of the bag.
Mm-mm. This is 5e.
Right.
Yeah, we
Well-
don't need those complicated rules here.
Okay. Wow.
I'm in the thing. I'll kind of glance back at them. They look like they got that under control.
Like Medora, like trying rapidly
I'm
to get
still
some
lying on
newspapers
the
under
floor.
Leono. Like,
Yeah, but I'm still laying on the floor next to the hairball.
They both look horrible.
yeah.
And
They both
It's
look
under control.
awful.
It's fine. It's under control.
these rocks aren't moving.
Correct.
None of these rocks. It's just this rock.
There's
Mm-hmm.
a green one and a
There's 2.
yellow one. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, this
I'm
one.
sorry. It was hidden.
Green
behind.
aura.
Yeah. Let me.
It's on top of one of its fallen
Comrades.
bouldering.
Okay, so what kind of
Both
action
are in.
can I use an action to take my cloak off and like wrap it? Oh, he's coming at me. Okay, and like wrap him up with it. I guess that'd be a grapple attempt.
That would be an attack. So yeah, that wouldn't be bonus.
I can't really do anything else.
Yeah, it's true.
Hello.
I don't want to move.
Can you
Don't.
like bonus action dodge? Is it?
Nope.
Can you do any of that stuff?
As key point. If you spend key points, but you're
Oh.
inside the
Yeah,
hut.
but there's no point in that.
I don't
It's
know.
a waste of key points.
Yeah. I don't
So-
know. I don't know how
Monk shit.
Yeah. Can't you
Dope
just
monk
bullshit
shit.
monk shit?
Yeah, I thought you could do whatever you want with key points.
Yeah.
The
Can't
thing
you do
is,
that?
I usually have to attack first to do that, and I
Oh.
If
can't.
it rolls towards you, you can whack it through the hut. You'd have to put your hands and your weapon out.
Yeah. So is that going to end your turn?
yeah, that's it.
Okay. Medora.
I don't know if she feels like getting up. Oh, Leona doesn't look good, does she?
They can fix that. They just need some time.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can fix it right now.
I think we all need some time.
Oh, hey, I need to make a save.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
dude.
Yes, you get a save. Make your con save.
Make your con
One.
save.
Oh, you're no longer
Nice.
poisoned. Thank
Nice.
goodness.
Good. Oh my god.
Now Cora's hacking up a furball.
What is going on in that dome?
Oh no, I do not like this one.
mm,
I'm kind of glad I got left out.
Me too.
Can't see all the throwing up
It'd be
inside.
sympathy throwing up because ugh.
Medora is going. Yeah, Medora's going to, I suppose, use her movement to get up. Probably just move away from the furballs. And then she's gonna cast Healing Word on Cora as a bonus action. She's not gonna do an actual action.
Okay.
Other than probably... actually, what do I have in my inventory?
Lots of stolen jewelry.
Shh, no one needs to know about that.
I think we all
A3
know
doesn't
about
know
it,
that, but Ashley does.
What you're talking about. Nah, she's not got anything to scoop stuff out with. She's gonna maybe get rid of the furballs, but other than that, nope.
Okay,
So she's
so go ahead
just
and roll
gonna
your healing.
get up, go over there, and bonus action 1d4 plus 5.
And
So
who is
8
this
healing
here?
on Cora.
Okay.
Because Cora looks like they might step out and go and join back in again. Just have that edge.
Yeah, like Cora's kind of right at the edge, looking. Is that accurate?
She might have puked outside the hut a little bit.
Just a head appears.
Like
Pukes.
that nosy
Wow.
neighbor in the curtains. Okay, Leono. I think my part in this fight is done.
It's
I'll
okay.
clean
sit
that up.
down.
And Leono, you guys are all no longer poisoned, right? Okay. You know what? Leono's gonna cure wounds themselves.
Smart.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Then we don't have to be quite so close to death. There. Okay. Nova.
I'm gonna attack the one right in front of me.
Okay, that's the one that E3 had been holding.
Yes. I will use. Okay, tidal wave's not gonna help. I'm just gonna use primal savagery, so her nails will like sharpen into claws, and I'll attack that way.
Okay,
That is a 19 to hit.
that will hit.
Yay! And that is 11 acid damage. So hopefully they're not
Ooh.
immune to that or anything.
Yeah, you slice right through it like it's made of paper.
Yes, I finally did it.
Fine.
And-
Nothing, interesting note, by the way, their interior, while still rock, is riddled with like holes.
They're like porous.
Yes, I couldn't
Is
think of
there?
the word.
There's nothing in the holes. It's just space.
No, it looks like there's a little bit of a fungal growth in the pores.
Okay.
I
That
only mention it to you because I think Nova would be the only one here who'd really notice something like that.
mushroomy. Yeah, that makes sense.
A fun
That I think that'll be it. That'll be my whole turn.
Okay. Junko. There's one left.
Yeah, I'm doing go.
You don't have line of sight to it at present, but
Why do we even bother including me right now?
Me,
If
my
I just
spike.
like-
Redeem
now.
yourself.
I mean, you're no longer poisoned.
I already lost my nat 20. It's okay, guys.
This could be your
Yes.
big chance.
There's always more.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
19.
That hits.
That does hit. And E3 does not give you sneak attack because he's prone.
Ah,
Aw.
sad times.
Shoot.
See? Why
Okay.
are you prone? Like why?
Because I failed
know-
one
I know
deck
why-
save this whole time.
I know why. I know why you're prone,
But
but
why?
like emotionally,
Yeah.
why?
Why are you lying down on the job?
That's
Hey, it's still a little bit of damage.
5. It's okay, guys. I hit something. There was like 8 enemies, and I hit one time.
I mean, that's an improvement.
I'm
me.
still on the floor. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh wait, no, I'm not on the floor.
Sorry, how
Oh.
much did you say?
5.
Okay, but hey, you know what? The arrow strikes it, and there's a teeny little crack that it goes into and widens. It does damage it. It does finally, like, you've done something.
Oh.
You did it. You did
Okay.
something.
Good job.
I was so...
Okay. That's it. She just says okay a couple times, like, I did it. Like, okay.
All right, now Uncle E3 can clean up the rest of the mess.
So E3,
Yep.
half movement
The
to stand
final
up.
croquet shot.
The final croquet shot. So E3, half movement to stand up. He sees that there's an arrow, probably like an arrow. Is there a full arrow or just like
Mhm.
a full arrow sticking out? And he's going to try and whack it so that he's going to use it like a pin to whack
Okay.
the arrowhead further in twice.
All right.
Teamwork.
Recklessly.
Teamwork.
So
Yeah, teamwork.
first
As
one,
E3 does like 30 damage.
first one is a 21 to hit. The
That
second
will hit.
one is a 24 to hit.
That will also hit.
So
It's okay. He's
Uh,
using my arrow, so I
yeah.
participate.
first one is
Half
60.
that
did
damage
it.
is mine.
Good job, Junko. You-
It's
Got that
25
one.
damage in total. And I imagine Ithri's, although that's only 2 attacks, I imagine Ithri's just swinging at it until
Sure,
it's
yeah.
rubble. Going, fuck! With bubbles, bubble words.
Yeah. So about 12 of that damage is mine. Thank you. Thank you.
Good job.
Good job, Junko.
Nice.
My arrow is probably destroyed though.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, my bad.
unquestionably. The cavern is still ringing with the sounds of battle, but otherwise combat seems to have ceased. For now.
Is
Cora's
everyone
gonna
okay?
Cora's gonna sit.
Um,
uh,
I don't know if I can drop the tiny hut. I can step out of it. I can
I'm-
step out.
That
of
will
it.
drop it.
everyone all right in there?
Wait. Hello. Tiny hut's gone.
I am better.
I feel like all of my
Okay.
ribs are broken.
I like how you've all decided to color match your auras. It's great.
Yeah, look at us.
It's like a
Color
uniform in this party.
coordinating.
There's a like I had a peek earlier, but this in that direction is kind of a nice nook in this cave. If we want to I can ritual tiny hut while we just kind of patch up a little. If anyone would like to patch up a little.
I would like to patch up.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I've never had to fight rocks before.
Yeah, tiny hut's a good idea because if there are more of them, that will like come, just in case.
Has anyone looked to see if there are more of them?
I
I
will.
suppose we can do that now. I will look
Definitely
also.
will.
Okay, you can make a perception check.
Ithri's gonna do tremor sense that he doesn't have.
I got an 11.
I got a 10.
Okay. Each of you does see another one. Up on the ledges.
God.
Up on the ledges. They're not doing anything at present. They're just hanging out up on the higher ledges.
Just one.
Each of them saw one with an 11 and
I
a
see.
10. Anyone else want to take a look?
If they're mentioned, then Ithri will almost instinctively just look to the ceiling.
Yeah, well,
See.
I'll point out the one. Yeah.
Can Medora look for like a trigger point? Like if she was looking for, say, a breastplate or something? Something that started the rolling?
I think it was
That
the
would be more
voice.
of a nature check, actually.
Oh, now I can roll. That's an 18.
Okay, so your head kind of goes there, but then quickly you dismiss the idea. No, these are living creatures. You accidentally stumbled into a nest of what's called bowlers. They were likely going to attack. There was no trigger. The trigger was, in essence, you walked into their nest.
Yeah.
You know that they're earth elemental vermin. They are not sentient. They aren't even of like animal. They are intelligence 1. They have the intelligence of bacteria. But they're basically big, solidified rock mushrooms.
Okay. Would I know how? Is it literally they attacked because we are here, not because we moved?
Correct. You also know that they are herd creatures, and they likely would have nested here for safety. So if it seems like this is not a safe place for them, which it probably doesn't, you would assume, they're probably not going to be inclined to stay here. They're going to probably want to go look for a new place to nest. But that they were here and that the colony was this large would also tell you they've probably been here for a while, so they probably felt this area is probably safe.
I mean, Nova, the boulder things are here because they feel safe, but if they're here and they feel safe and we flushed them out, I wonder if we maybe... I mean, if they're coming out from somewhere, they must have something within the walls. So maybe if we put fire at the entrances, they'd stay within. Or like something against fungus. Do you have any fire? You're our closest thing to elemental magic. I'm just thinking maybe we can... I don't want to put a tiny hut at the bottom here and then have all of them roll into it, and then when it disappears, they will just...
I do
Elemental magic
not.
would not be a good idea here. It will be weakened, unless it is earth magic.
Yeah. I don't have any fire spells at the moment. But I think if we just put up the tiny hut.
Maybe we'll do it by the mouth here. And do it...
Yeah.
If I do it across the mouth so that anything that tries to come through just can't. But we can then see in there,
Into
and
the
maybe we can...
Yeah, do some thinking.
Do we want it to include the mouth in the tiny hut? Okay. Medora's gonna move to... You say the mouth is across these squares?
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna tiny hut from somewhere here. That means that it's just outside but blocks across.
Well, it would just be centered on wherever you're at.
Okay.
So you move to where you want it to be and tell me, and I'll move it to you.
Go where Cora is right now.
Cora, would you mind scooching on over?
So like that.
Yeah,
I'll
please.
just
Yeah.
If everyone can get in here first.
A3 is going to check whilst the ritual, because this is ritually cast, right?
Yeah.
A3
Yeah.
is
People
gonna
have got 10
make
minutes.
a good check that there are no boulders approaching the area, already in the area, above the area, that kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm watching the mouth.
I'll go with
Mouth
in the
hole.
area. I'll assist with that if I may.
Okay, E3, you roll with advantage, and Nova, you said you were keeping an eye on the mouth.
Am I?
Also roll perception.
Okay.
I'm hoping Leona's also coming towards me as
Uh,
I do this.
Yes, Leona
Thank
would, and
you.
also Leona's gonna
Thank you.
aid Nova.
Oh, thank God.
you for that assist, because the first roll I had was a natural 1, but that's 22 perception.
22. E3, as you're kind of like waiting this out, keeping an eye out, you see there's another one over here.
Mm-hmm.
You can make out one a little further to the north, and as you think you've got them all spotted, you kind of lean back against the wall and note that the wall next to you is kind of moving a little,
Oh no.
and you see that there is one right there also
Is it in the hut with us?
in the hut with you.
So
with what
Get out of here.
Medora has said, Ithri's gonna try and like hit it, but not to damage it with the warhammer.
You're
Try and
trying to
encourage
intimidate it.
Not even intimidate. You know how you'd like shoo a moth? You'd just be like, kind of
Yeah.
get out.
Yeah.
This isn't the
Okay.
place we want you.
What about
the bubble word
this
still.
one
No, that's
that
the rage
was
has ended. So
knocked unconscious?
There's 2 that are unconscious. That one is also
Do we
right
notice-
there.
Did we notice them?
Yeah, and I would say you notice that by unconscious, they are not unconscious. They're just sort of cowering.
Oh,
my god.
I'm gonna finish
But
them
when
off.
E3 swats at this one, it doesn't make a sound. It just goes rolling away.
Actually, since I wasn't really doing anything this whole time,
Mhm.
would I have noticed that they're cowering?
I leave that to your discretion if you think you'd have noticed. Or like they're just laying still.
I think I would have just rolled them out of the hut
Okay.
if I had the chance.
Then I would say what you'd notice is once you've rolled them out of the hut, they continue the job themselves, rolling away.
They're actually kind of cute. Now I kind of want to keep one as a pet.
And the
Yeah, I just roll
other
them both out
4
of here.
I
are
want a
also
pet
going to
rock.
follow after
imagine
them.
if we all had pet rocks.
Oh my god, how cute would that be, though?
Yeah, but imagine
Yours
if
be
you
quite
could
useful.
just send a
Val-
wall of rocks in.
The Valrockery or something like this.
Okay, these things didn't just nearly TPK us. Let's keep a couple.
Well,
I
they're
mean,
cute now that they're
back.
scared of us.
Well, yeah, they're taking off. They're running for it. All of them.
My perception was 18 for looking
Okay.
down that hole. So
Peering into that hole. You can see that in addition to the deep niche that is the cavernous area beyond the mouth, there is a little bit of a rear area. Like there's more to it. You can see that it's like a separate cave almost.
okay.
You can also see that about 10 feet back is most of a yellowed skeleton, still garbed in black clerical robes. And you can see that though it's laying on its stomach, it's got something long and metallic clutched in a hand under it. And okay. I'd say that's what you notice.
And Ithri saw
Ooh,
that there was
I actually. Oh, it's.
something-
Can you add inspiration to a roll after or no? Because I need to use my inspiration.
Yeah,
otherwise
I'll-
it goes to waste.
That's fine. I'll allow that.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Ashla.
I was just going to remind you that Ithri said very earlier. Actually, one thing Ashley didn't ask was Ithri saw that it was very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
How would
The
it have
rod thing.
compared to a stone? Because
More
would Ithri
powerful.
have more powerful?
Okay, 23 with the bardic inspiration.
Okay. You also notice the faintest cracks, almost like seams along the outside of the ceiling within where the mouth is, indicating that the ceiling probably comes down.
The skeleton is whole, though,
Yes.
so it doesn't look like the ceiling came down and crushed him or something.
No. In fact, with that high of a perception, it almost looks like somebody put the skeleton in there with a little bit of bait.
Oh, okay. So there's probably some.
Unfortunately,
okay.
the bait is pretty attractive with that
Pretty
level of magic power,
attractive.
but
Yeah, at this point, Ithri would say, "Oh, that the thing that's in there didn't feel like a look, theme. I don't think it was a stone. It was strong.
Yeah. It looks like a rod of some sort.
It's very.
I wonder.
Very strong in magic.
And I'm gonna point out because I know E3 is all versed in stone masonry stuff, so I will point out the like cracks that look like the ceiling comes down in there. I'd say this looks like a trap.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes,
It
you're
does.
right.
It does.
I can.
Good job. Is there
Right.
anything we could fashion to throw in there and like hook
I mean, if someone
the skeleton and the item and pull it back out?
Oh, I've got
because
some
it's
grappling. No, I don't.
oh shit.
was it?
It's not in your backpack?
Backpack.
In the bag of holding?
No, I had it on me.
Let's
I mean,
see.
if someone's put something that powerful in there and then dropped it, yeah, it might be bait, but what if they wanted it back? Is there a way we can trigger the trap and not?
So,
I mean, if you trigger the trap, it's gonna smash whatever's in there. I think.
if I was the most evil person ever, I was making a trap, and I was baiting it with a very powerful item, I'd make it the most useful, powerful item I could.
Yes. So you need it.
I don't know how that works because I've never tried to make a useless magical item, but
I'm trying to think if there's a way that we could like put some sort of scaffolding in there, essentially.
Which bit is the
Where?
ceiling? Which bit looks like it's gonna collapse?
In
How
the root?
much?
In the mouth?
Just
All
the
of it.
mouth.
The whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, all of it beyond the mouth.
Are you
Um,
able to summon
I-
an elemental and get it?
I can
could-
summon something and get it. Yeah.
I could try the rope and just lasso it.
that might work. It might
Because
crush
it's a
it, though.
big enough opening for people to go in.
The rope will wrap around to whatever I want it to.
Oh yeah, you've got the magic
Oh, that's
rope.
right.
That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about. Yeah.
I thought you were
I
just.
thought you
God, I thought you were talking about
Right.
regular rope. I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
I thought you
Didn't
were
know
like,
she was a cowgirl.
Have you seen? Yeah. What cowgirl?
My rope of entanglement. Didn't you
It-
see me entangle those other things?
I've never seen
Yes.
a cowgirl. Is that like? Do they have like the
Oh.
head of a cow or?
No, that's a Minotaur.
You want me to just try to entangle the skeleton and then rip it out?
Well, the
really
skeleton's
fast?
holding on to
Yeah.
something. It's holding it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can just
So
grab. the
I would try to
item.
grab the item in case the skeleton lets go of it.
So, note, the tiny hut was cast before the rod. If you manage to do this before the rod comes this way, so if you hook it and you pull it back, the rod will get as far as the tiny hut wall.
Wait,
The rope
items
can
can't come in?
It's
So,
whatever's
just a note,
in-
There is a tiny bit of space, like there's no overlap with the mouth. You could still pull it out of
Yeah.
the mouth. You
Yeah,
just wouldn't be able to recover it and bring it into the hut.
that's fine.
Like,
But on
can
the
I
plus side,
step
if it's a rod, it'll
here?
probably
Is
fit.
this still in the hut?
You can stay in, and I think probably
give you
you
some
can
room.
launch the rope out and pull it back in.
I mean,
from
I don't
there.
need to.
Actually-
I don't need to stay in. I can leave and go.
I
Yeah,
don't-
but there's no.
Do you have to hold on to the rope? Would it be better to hold on to the rope?
Yeah, I have to be using it.
Shall I? I don't want to invade your personal space right now, but do you want me to stand
Anchor
here and
her?
make sure that? Because if it's going to pull you in, I can try and stop it.
Just in
Oh,
case.
just
Yeah,
in
that's a
case.
good idea. You should anchor her just in case something
Yeah,
knows to
so-
pull it.
Ithri readies an action to grab Gora if she gets pulled.
Okay. I'm gonna hold one end of the rope and speak the word.
The rope comes to life.
Ropey.
What do you
Before you
command it to
throw
do?
it, you're gonna get a bardic inspiration from Medora to help with this.
What does it sound like?
Ropey!
Go get him, cowgirl.
Ropey.
Go get him, cowgirl.
Go get him, cowgirl. She's got no idea what a cowgirl is.
Ithri's like, yeah, Ithri's like, the leg's the cow bit? I don't understand.
I don't
Oh
know.
no, I read about cowboys and cowgirls.
Is it like a centaur? But
I'm thinking like
Audio rec-
udders for boobs.
Oh my
And then-
god!
One for each.
I
Anyway.
send the rope out to grab the item. Oh crap! How far is the item from me?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Okay. The rope snakes through the mouth into the niche beyond. Kind of tucks under the corpse, coiling around the piece of metal. It goes taut. Nothing
It
happens.
becomes restrained.
The item is now restrained.
Okay.
Got
Good,
him.
good.
It's not going anywhere now.
And then I'm gonna quickly pull the rope back.
A piece of metal clang, clang, clang out across the stone as you pull it back. So fast that you really didn't even have time to observe like what it was.
Oh.
And it just sort of comes up to your hand. And what you see is
I'm like,
a long, slender rod set with 5 rubies interspersed evenly along its length. At
Shit.
each end of the rod are 2 angel wings, and each rod's head has been carved into the shape of a face. One which looks dead, the other which looks stern and serious.
Are we able to grab it outside, like hold it outside the hut and then identify it in this short rest?
I would say you'd probably have to have ready access to it.
Well, hold on.
Oh, okay.
If I leave the hut
You can come
hold
back
it,
in.
Just-
and then come back in, wouldn't I be able to bring it in?
No, you can't bring it in. But what you could do is walk with the rope around the edge, because there's probably a little gap between the tiny hut and the
Yeah, I
wall,
just,
so
like,
you could just like lead it around the edge of the hut. So
Okay,
it's
I
not
got
in
it.
the mouth.
You've
Yeah,
now
I'm gonna
got
take it over
You've now
here.
got a pet rod on a leash.
A pet rod on a.
Well, now that
I
I'm...
would say for this, make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh man. Can I hold question? Can I
Mhm.
hold the bag of holding outside the
With
hut?
advantage?
She puts it in it and then it comes back in.
That I don't know, because the bag of
Yes.
holding
That's an
was in.
extra dimensional
You can
dimensional
teleport
space.
into it, right? Into a tiny hut. So yeah.
Okay. I will
Well,
do that.
I gotta...
Yeah.
I'll have the
it's too
bag
tight.
ready.
The rod, you can't get the rod around.
Then I'll just hold the bag out at the bottom so you can like drop it into it. Then you don't have to maneuver it all the way around the hut.
Yeah, it's just passing through the wall.
Yeah,
is
so-
the issue.
It doesn't bar any kind of extra dimensional travel. So yeah, you could put it in the bag of holding, pull that in, and then take the rod out inside the hut if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, okay.
And I've just realised that the gods can get in here.
Can you take it out because it prevents things getting in?
It
that
teleported. You teleport it in though.
weren't? Okay. I don't know how magic
It's
works. So.
so the
Technically,
it's
a
the
plane
passing
shifted in.
through the wall
Yes.
is the problem.
Right,
So
it's not
so if
just
it
being inside.
Physically. Yeah.
like magic and stuff can't go through. Noise can, but yeah.
Are
Okay.
we thinking back to a certain moment when we were hiding in the hut
Yep.
shouting insults?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I don't care still. Cool.
Cora's gonna put that rope away.
Yeah,
That's a
I'll,
cool
I'll
rope.
identify it then. The rod.
Okay.
If we're short resting, which I assume we are, because
Yes, please.
everybody hurts bad.
I presume we're having a bit of a rest. Are we?
Short rest? Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
And assume during this time, this Nova would be when you'd really like study the Carnelian in the orb as well and kind of get a grasp on what its
Yes.
spell power is and what have you.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Yes.
this would be to the group from Ithri, unless you're going to do something.
I'm
This...
gonna let you guys play out the scene.
Okay.
There's just one that'll be after we take our break. I just wanted
Okay.
to give you the item and item card before the break because there's a picture of the item,
Oh, cool.
and I wanted chat to be
Ooh.
able to see that.
Can I
So
bring it up on
Ease.
on
Mhm.
the server?
here it comes.
Hey, we healed a
Nice.
little. That's what I
Oh.
thought it was.
You recognize this? That is mad.
Oh, I can use this.
For now.
That's
can use this.
cool.
We're
Sounds
good.
Very cool.
Are you okay if I show the texture chat as
Yeah.
well? or
Oh,
do I keep it secret?
I wouldn't show the text.
No, that's
chat.
cool.
Let's just leave the
I'll
picture.
just leave the image up there then.
Oh, cool.
So as Nova is studying this, you've seen one before. Never anyone in your village, but a traveling druid had one of these.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so valuable that like you and all of the other children in the village were practically like locked out of the room. You weren't even allowed to have your hands within 15 feet of open space of this thing.
Yeah,
It was considered
that sounds
sacred.
about right.
Wow.
But more about that shortly. We're gonna go ahead and take a little break. Chat, I'd encourage you to hydrate, stretch, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Go get a cup of tea.
Hello, welcome back, everybody. So you guys have had chances to kind of settle in, bandage up your wounds a bit, spend some hit dice, which I'm sure you all totally did during the break, right? Hit dice and all.
I never do that until we're told that a long rest has been completed, just in
That's
case.
fair. You know what?
Long
That's
rest,
fair.
short
That's
rest.
fair.
I haven't updated my Roll20
Because-
token
Okay.
for that purpose.
Yeah.
I made myself
yeah,
green.
You can.
Okay,
can
so
go ahead and
if
do
a
that now.
short rest is going to be successfully done.
Interesting note: Leono does not have hit dice.
I mean,
What?
Only PCs have hit dice.
so he can't short rest heal?
Correct.
They can't short heal. Oh,
They could use magic on themselves, but
Interesting.
that's what separates PCs from
Wow.
NPCs. You guys have more.
Wow. I rolled, so for my short rest, I rolled, well, this is where my rolling goes bad. 4d12. I got a 2, a 3, and 2 4s.
That is awful.
Good lord. Add you to the list of people who needs like a dice cleansing.
No, I love my shitty dice rolls. They're the best thing ever. 76. But it worked on that. Cool. I can't remember what I was going to say.
Mm.
How is your stone doing, Nova? Sorry, you probably don't want interruptions.
Oh, I will finish identifying everything. The stone, I will go back to holding the orb and see if it's still pinging directly south. So
Does anyone have a pillow I can sit on? It's a bit cold.
I've got another robe. Would you
It's
like
pinging
that?
from here.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. I'm
So we
guessing
need to go. It looks like we have to go through the mouth of this thing. So we're gonna need to figure out how to get through without getting squished.
Does your item protect from that?
I don't think so because it's like, I think it's some kind of magical
Well,
trap, not just like
there was-
environmental damage.
There was also another path we didn't go down. It
Where?
might circle around.
I don't
This.
know.
Or was this a dead end?
We didn't go that way because it looked like it was going directly east.
It looks like
Can-
it turns right here to me.
Can we see this bit successfully?
When you were which bit?
So behind,
Oh,
it would be behind.
If you can see it, you can see it. Yeah.
Okay. There's another way into that tunnel, but
Maybe it's a dead end though.
or it's a dead end. Doesn't mean it's going to be a safe way. Maybe like we've already had to fight a bunch of rocks.
Yes.
Add that to the list of things I
Um,
never thought I'd say.
We'll look at it this way. If we go through the thing, we get crushed. I can resurrect you.
Just a note, by the way,
Yeah,
Yes,
that
I don't know
rock
if you saw.
resurrects people.
it has 5 charges,
It does?
Yeah,
but it takes all 5 charges
to use the
use
resurrection.
it.
Yes.
And if it ever reaches 0, you have to roll or it's
To
disintegrated.
see. Mm-hmm. Yep. I read
Nova.
that.
We can
Ah.
use that on. Just have to find him.
Oh, on Valdriel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
we could.
You say resurrect,
Um,
like I should know the specifics of that. Should I?
Well, I've never used it because that's quite a powerful spell, but basically, you can bring anyone back to life. I don't know if it doesn't, there's like a century time limit on this thing, so that they can have been dead for a while.
You have the means to utilize magic that is not widely accessible. Magic that you must be careful with. Death
How?
is never something to be taken lightly. That is why, when possible, our faith reincarnate, because it forwards the force of nature. It moves things, it grows things. You must be careful that you do not find a way for resurrection magic to become a way of preventing growth.
When you say reincarnate,
Yes. It is a very exciting ritual.
is it like, do you come back as a baby? Or
No. You would return at the very age in which you passed, or its equivalent. If
Usually
you-
different.
If you were reincarnated as a dog, it would not be as a 100-year-old dog. But you might find that if you 100 years old as a human, when you reincarnate as a dog, you might be 16 or
You can-
17.
you can
But-
bring me back as a dog?
If you are 100 years old as an elf, then you might reincarnate as a puppy.
Wait, but I could be a dog.
Yes,
Oh,
it is the will of Mother Nature.
don't get me wrong, I don't want to die, but I want to be a puppy if I do.
How
There can be no decision in this.
You might
It
be a
is for
pop.
What if I just think I'm dead at the time?
There's
how
no
long
control
can
over it.
you? How long do you do this for? Over and over and over?
Reincarnation?
no. No.
What if
It
you
is
come
used
back-
very sparing.
If you come back at the same age, you can only live a life, right?
Exactly. It is our belief that nature has guided life for a reason. Life becomes death, and death becomes new life. Were we all to go on living and living and living, and growing and spreading, nature would fall from balance. Death is a necessary part of life. And so we use magic like resurrection and reincarnation very sparingly and only in the greatest of need. Because death is not something to be frightened of or avoided.
I mean, I'm gonna try and avoid it as long as possible, thank you.
Well, of course, it should not be fought. It should be faced when that time comes. And
Ha-
it comes for us all.
How do you
Or
know?
most of us.
How do you know when to stop? Yeah, but surely everything that's alive is constantly fighting death. How do you know when you should stop fighting it and just?
Well, usually it has something to do with your body shutting down. That will help. But I am not being clear. You should fight to live, but not to live forever.
Are there any side effects to the
Of
resurrection?
Yes.
Like if you're using it on someone who's been, I mean, it wasn't exactly a smooth transition.
Well, resurrection does like put you back whole, but
It does
I
not
think-
negate trauma.
yes. So I think for a while there's a big adjustment period. Mechanically speaking, there is an adjustment period.
Do you need the body?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to touch the body, and you. Normally, it's a. Well, when I've seen it done, it wasn't with a rod like this. It was just a spell.
What if you're
They
like?
used a big diamond.
I mean, traditionally, that's not a word, but
is now.
traditionally, hell doesn't like giving up her subjects.
No.
And many
I'm-
faiths have similar practices.
You don't go to hell or wherever.
No,
right
hell
away.
is a being.
Yeah. No, yeah. When you die, you go and see hell.
Not right away.
Well, unless you go elsewhere. Hell's like. What do you mean not
It
right?
depends
Well, no, yeah,
upon
there's a
the
journey.
circle of religion that you are bound to. For
Yes.
example, if I were to die an hour from now, I would not pay a visit to your hell. I would likely also have no chance of visiting your Valhalla. No, I would join with the natural energies of the trees, the woodlands, the land. I would become as moonlight in the night.
What if you're conflicted? Ithria looks at Cora.
Well, that is for the death gods to work out among themselves.
There's a lot of them, isn't there?
Oh yes, from let me think there. From Osiris to Hell. There is
Wait, Osiris is a
Hades and
God of death?
the Raven Queen and oh yes. Up in Kepri, I believe.
Do people normally name their kids after gods of death?
Have you have you never met a
I don't know anyone called Hell.
Fair.
I mean,
I've
Helen,
met several Archaeals.
Well, that's true, I suppose.
It depends on the culture.
Well, I did meet a man from Kepri who was named Osiris. So the coincidence was really funny.
How do you know
But-
it was a man and not the actual god of death?
Yeah, I actually had that thought really quickly. I was a bit worried I just met a god of death, but I don't think so.
I mean, clearly
Well,
it
was
wasn't
he
your time.
nice?
He's dating my mom, so he better be nice.
What?
Oh, that was him. Oh,
I'm not sure.
Yes, when
This
we
is a-
went back to the village briefly, God, it feels like forever ago, but it was really probably only a few weeks ago. Maybe, not even. I was told there was a man named Oso there. Apparently, he and my mom go way back, so. It
I
seemed
have
like they
never
were very
pryed
into
your
each other.
mother's business. Good for her.
But
Good for
I
her.
also learned she was from Capri, so you know she's kind of lying about a lot of stuff to me,
In-
but it's fine.
But I mean, yeah, that's not so good. But if your mum is dating a god of death, that's got to give you some advantages, right?
Maybe
well, he
Can't be
did
a
seem.
bad thing.
He seemed pretty nice.
Yeah.
So
he was
I-
very nice. He
Yeah.
told me a bunch of information I didn't know, and I didn't get a chance to properly thank him. But
He took the spoon, put it in the tea, and like just started stirring.
yeah, I mean
Wait,
he's the one
is
who told
that-
me all this stuff my mom didn't tell me. So
Was that a euphemism, or was that he actually said? I'm confused.
like
It is a
Stirred the
euphemism.
pot?
Like yes, like you know how you
Okay,
like
I
in
was
some
just-
cultures.
I know that
Yeah.
there was lots of tea. I didn't know if you were just judging him. For
Yeah.
his tea
Meanwhile,
use.
Junko is like drinking tea. So like,
A3's legitimately confused.
actively taking her spoon and just like,
Yeah. A3 genuinely thought you were just upset he stirred his tea too much. Okay.
Yeah, it was just
it's
a weird
something she'd get
coincidence
upset
that
about. So
I didn't know Osiris was a god of death. But if
Okay,
he's
so
from
next
Pepri,
time
then
you next
that's
time you
probably
see him,
why.
just you can just ask
I-
him. Just
I
I don't
like,
think
should-
I don't
I
think I
should
should
know-
just ask him if he's the god
Why
of
not?
death. You can't just
I'm a
ask
little-
people that.
then you'll just know. It'll be yes or no. It's very easy.
I could be mistaken about that. I am not as familiar with Kepri's culture and faith as I am with our own, or Sargada, or admittedly a little bit of Himnheim.
I'll add it to the list of things to research when we find a city that has a place to research, which has been nowhere so far.
You intend to go to a city when this is done? Are you not returning to our village?
No, I don't think so.
I will not try to convince you otherwise.
I don't know why I would. I don't think there's anything
It is your
for
home.
me there.
No,
Yeah.
Valkyrie. A home is the thing.
I don't think it's my home.
It will always be your home, whether you are there or not. Whether your mother accepts that you are a mature woman or not, it is still your home.
Well, yes, I'll miss tea with you and Jade.
I mean, you have friends there, like Valoria seemed keen on.
Well, if Valoria hasn't left, which I didn't think there was any convincing her not to, but I'm hoping somebody stopped her, actually.
She seemed stubborn.
She seemed very stubborn. I didn't blame her, it was her twin brother. I was doing the same thing, so. But now she's on her way here. I don't know. I wish I could
Here,
contact her.
node here.
Temple here.
I mean, if time's passing as fast as Leona said, she might already be there.
Shoot.
No,
I
stop
can't
that. Okay,
contact her
that's-
because
Okay, so
we're on a different plane of existence, technically.
okay, yeah, let's stop chilling and get back to the job at hand. Face with a thing in it.
How do we get through this? Mouth.
Round or
there-
through?
How
Through is fastest, but
of that area that Medora can see, how
Mhm.
much
Okay.
can I see would fall?
the whole thing. That's what
Yeah,
this
there was like-
Everything,
there was
It
including
seems like the
Everything
entire
will
everything.
come down.
interior, everything you
Of
can
them-
see is suspect.
including here.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to just?
Why? Why is
go
it trapped though?
But
I mean, I banged the rod against the floor and nothing happened.
I know, which is strange.
it could be.
So what
pressure
sets it
sensitive
off,
or warmth.
and why is it trapped?
well, the magic in the face was like changing, transmutation. It like changes. I don't know if there's like a sensor. Like I don't really know how much works,
Did they-
how magic works, but it could be like if it does a thing, it changes something, and then the.
Did the ruby eyes detect as magic, or it was just the face as a whole?
The
And
rubies
did
detected as magic.
along with the face, okay.
Mhm.
But did they glow or anything when it was speaking?
I only have it for
No.
6 seconds, so
No.
like I have to just do a quick like, so I didn't get
What?
much.
I could detect
Oh.
magic again, but
If you checked the magic, is there any way to turn it off?
Wait.
Like if you prise the eyes out, or like if the gems are the magic, or
So, if this is a trap with a riddle, is it a riddle? Why would
I don't
someone
think
give
it's
us
a
that
riddle.
information?
Maybe they
think-
needed a password if they wanted to come back.
What if someone's working against the temple that was like setting this place up and they left riddles as a way through because they don't like the temple?
I mean, we don't
I
know.
don't think it's a
someone-
riddle.
Someone hand me a water skin.
Here you go.
Ithri's gonna go pour water in the mouth.
Do we do
Okay.
that?
No,
Yeah.
we didn't get to it. Does anything change?
Oh, we got attacked.
Nothing changed. It's just wet.
Yeah, I don't think it's a riddle. I think it's just telling us,
I wish I hadn't done
like,
that. I'm thirsty.
where
I can
stones
just
are and where they lead.
I can just try to get through really fast.
But
I can move.
the
pretty
whole thing, as
fast.
far as we can see, is trapped. So we don't know how far that goes. Or what's waiting on the other side. And what if it slams down and doesn't come back open again?
I could go and fetch one of those boulders and put it in.
I think we did enough damage to them.
They rolled away.
So.
Oh, I mean, there's some left over. We could try and chuck those in to see if
Put
it's like a
some weight in
thing.
there. Yeah,
throw,
yeah.
Throw segments in one at a time and see how much weight it is.
I'm just gonna pick
We
up
could do that.
Ithri's gonna pick up the most whole boulder creature and just
The biggest
roll it into
pieces.
the mouth.
Okay. The biggest piece weighs about 30 pounds.
Cool.
Okay. So we should put enough to counter like the average weight of a humanoid, maybe.
So when you put the 30-pound chunk of rock into the mouth,
And
you kind
Ithri's
of roll
trying
it in.
to get it specifically past the line that Nova put.
Okay. It
So-
passes the line.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, I think it needs more weight to trigger if it does.
I mean, I'm pretty heavy. Should I try it?
No, I don't want anybody to go in and get squished. I'm just saying if we are going to test the weight, we should add more boulders until it equals.
What if you like bonk it with? Have you got a hammer with you? Is that?
That's all I have with me.
What if you bonk it with the hammer and pull the hammer out really fast?
I mean, it's really awkward. This is my only weapon.
How did somebody get a skeleton in their hole without it getting crushed? Leave this rod, and then what?
I
would
see.
We set it up after.
It's,
To have had this rod in the first place, it would have had to be somebody of extraordinary power.
Yeah.
I see three options. They came out this way and then triggered it to be ready. They went out a back way and triggered it to be ready, or they set it up and they teleported. Maybe they had the other gems
Can you teleport to the other side?
once, and I have to be able to see it
what does
with
the,
one person.
With
Does-
one person.
is this cave pure stone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I imagine whoever they are,
we
they're probably
rest-
some demon or fiend of terrific power. Probably that individual.
The problem
If we
with
long
resting
rest-
Gestures at the
is
face.
time.
Yes, but if we do, I can prepare stone spells and I can shape stone and go around it.
Yeah, but we can't waste the time.
We'd have to sit
a
here
lot of
all
time.
day.
It's a
I
lot.
mean, we're safe here,
we could. I mean,
ish.
we can always try and either get through or get around, and that can be the backup option.
Yeah.
Has anyone got anything that they could? We're not going to wedge a big rock.
I have a magic shield that we could use and prop it up.
Yeah, I don't
mean-
think if that's like an entire roof. The line's pretty big. My shield isn't gonna.
Yeah. I.
I mean, I could probably like jump off the walls here and get through and just see if it's even worth going this way.
Or
I
what
could
if it's
try to not-
vibration triggered?
Is
Or just
that what we think?
maybe if it just senses that there's life.
I mean,
If
it's
it was
it's
vibration, I feel like the sword or that rock just now would have triggered it.
That's
yeah.
true.
I mean,
There is an answer to this. I know.
Hey, Stone Face, are you there?
There's no answer.
Yo, what's
I'll
up?
repeat that in primordial.
Whilst I'm knocking on its nose with like a hammer as like a hello.
What if you try and take the rubies out?
I was wondering that too. I was wondering if that maybe triggers the
Doesn't-
mechanism.
Doesn't seem like if I was making a trap that had a way through, removing gems, not really a.
I don't know. There was an entire very, very
Shockies.
valuable rod covered in rubies in there.
I mean, if you want the rubies, we can just take them out.
No, it's not
There's
bad. I
plenty
just
of
think
gems.
the
It's-
coincidence of
I
the
feel like
rubies and the
if-
rubies.
If they were gonna, well, I suppose it wouldn't be the trap.
Junko, do me a favor and make a perception check.
Absolutely.
Oh, I fucking love giving
As
people
all of this
stupid
talk
answers.
about those rubies is going on.
14.
You glance at the rubies, and something unpleasant stirs in you. As you look at these rubies, the way they create this almost like burning, flaming red eyes in an otherwise demonic visage, you realize that not so long ago for you, you were forced to stare into these same two rubies, compelled magically and against your will.
Oh, is that Iris' face?
And you realize that this is the demonic visage of Ayuz.
Oh.
It's subtle because, stone carving, it's not like it's obvious. It's not super detailed, but with all the talk about the rubies, you kind of glance and it takes you a few minutes to kind of work out why it makes you so uncomfortable.
This is
And then it hits you.
what Ayuz looks like. Is a demon?
Wait, what?
So he put this here?
Hang on a minute. Ithri's gonna like back up like 30, 25 feet because of the darkness and try and see it from as far away as possible and get like
Oh, yeah, you see it now.
Oh no.
You know, I had that thought when he was first describing it, and then I was like, nah,
If I was Ayuz,
dismissed
let's go round.
it. I don't know.
If I was Ayuz, he would expect people to go around.
Now you're just messing with my heads.
Well, Ayuz
I do
also
not
seems
need to.
like the type of
I don't think
person
it's
to make it seem like it doesn't matter which thing you choose, it's gonna be bad either way.
What
I
if
wish
we
I
go
had a
round
dispelling hammer.
and there's just another entrance exactly the
Hmm.
same?
If
Won't know
you
until
guys,
we check it out.
if you guys want to, I can tie the rope on me and I can go in.
If it's a
I have-
trap by Ayuz, it's gonna be too quick, and I don't want it.
No, I have backup plan. You wouldn't need to resurrect
I mean,
right away.
I mean, I could also go in closer and see if I can figure out the mechanics of the crack and see if there's a trap or if there's like obvious triggers. And
Could we put something in the crack like you did with the arrow and the hammer?
that's what I was saying. I think if it's as big as it is, something in the crack isn't gonna do enough to stop this thing from coming down.
No, I
What
don't
I
mean
mean
stop,
is
I mean
Arkel
pre-trigger.
is
Oh.
watching over at least a little.
I mean, if you want to go, I'm not gonna stop you
Well, how come you stopped me?
because
You
I was.
don't have the pendant.
I've been
You don't
told
need
to
the
look after
pendant.
you.
I'm really
Oh,
fast.
Speaking of pendants, this isn't a pendant, but it made me think of it. You guys look real bad during that fight, and I haven't really used this necklace so far. I know that you gave it to me, Cora, but if you want to, if you think it would work better on anyone else, I think
What necklace is that?
this if Ithri is referring to the parapatic wound closure.
Mm. What does that do?
Stops you from dying.
Oh, it
I mean,
stabilizes
You
you.
go stable when you die, basically.
Well,
if Junko's
if
going
you are
in,
making death saving throws.
Yeah, yeah.
Junko is already wearing a necklace that does something, right?
It's
Yeah.
Cora gave it to me, so
I'm already
Uh,
wearing something on my neck slot, so I cannot. But
would like to
it's up
keep
to you.
the resistance to
mean-
poison.
It would make me feel better if Cora would wear it, but
I agree.
I can keep it if
It hits hard. It sucks when she goes down.
I'm gonna see what I'm attuned to.
And as long as I don't get disintegrated, I should be fine.
I
Um,
think you should. I don't think you should go, Junko.
Junko, if you're going, can
It's
I
real-
offer you a drink?
It really should be me. All of you
Why?
are young. You are all children. I have lived a long life, and my family already thinks I am dead.
I will not
if
let you
anyone
sacrifice
should
yourself.
chance death, it should be me.
I mean,
And
I am all of your elder.
uh,
Yes, even you. E3. They
the-
are.
I mean,
I'm-
the problem is I don't really have much respect for my elders. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. So
Cora, could you put that rope around me?
No.
I'll get my own rope then.
what about me?
Junko?
Here, Ithri. I'll hold my hand out for the. I
Um,
can wear it.
uh,
I have a
Perhaps-
free slot. So
I
can
will
wear it.
hand over the thing of thinking.
What if I summon something and we send it through?
I mean, as long as it's heavy enough and big enough and alive, right?
Oh, it will be.
Are you gonna get a cowgirl?
Could a large creature fit through the mouth?
Emphatically no.
Okay.
A medium or smaller.
What about a medium or smaller? Okay, I think I can summon medium or smaller.
Or something that's like long and slender, like a snake instead of like.
Well, my
You know what I'm
snake left me and has never come back, so.
That's
You're
not
a
heavy.
different plane of existence. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
It
you
left me long
Bean.
before
You
that.
left Bean.
No, it left me long before that.
I'm gonna take
okay.
that rope from Junko so she stops
Oh.
getting it ready.
No, but Cora, it's
That's a
literally
spirit.
the safest option.
No.
Are
Don't-
these
you should
spirits?
go.
That's a spirit. Okay, so a spirit isn't really gonna trigger the right thing that we want, right? I can. Yeah, I can summon a spirit. That's about it. Or
have an
a
idea.
large demon.
Either
Oh.
one or the other.
One or the other, or opposite ends of the spectrum here.
What's your idea?
If we cannot decide who is to go, then perhaps we should mark a stone and draw stones.
No, I'll go.
Yes,
I'm happy
I think
not
we
to
should
go.
do that. I think we should do that. I think
No,
we should
just
draw
let me
sticks or
go.
stones or something.
If we give Cora time to what's it called?
I already
Do
have
the
something
thing.
like that.
With
Tune.
yes, but she's also no offense because you're
Junko-
very fast. She's faster than you are.
There's not much room to go.
It's true.
You
I think
are very
whoever wants to
important,
go-
Junko, you should stay.
And you're very important to me, so it doesn't matter.
Well,
I think then we should draw like sticks or something or stones.
Can I cheat? I want to cheat.
Oh, I was planning on cheating also.
I was gonna cheat.
I was gonna cheat.
imagine you
Okay,
all
so
do
Um,
without
one-
telling
And there's Cora, who is probably going to just.
No,
deal-
I'm just kidding. I wasn't gonna cheat, but I
Okay.
was gonna pull stones.
I am gonna cheat. Stilly,
We're
can I
all
send you a
cheating.
message?
Is Cora just
Oh?
is Cora
She's just
diving
gonna
in
go.
E3,
Yeah,
give
she's
me a
just gonna
hand
go.
over here.
there? Tap of the wind.
And just,
Hand.
Oh,
just go. Should we
yep.
teleport?
Okay, so like,
So
yeah,
we knew what she was gonna do. Yep. She just goes yeet.
she just gone.
Should we just skip the queue, E3?
Uh,
I think.
Like,
Cora.
Also, that's how I was gonna cheat too.
Yep, that's what Leona was gonna do.
Oh.
Were you just gonna do sleight of hand?
I was genuinely just gonna be like, I have a marked stone.
I've marked a stone, everyone.
I marked a stone.
Okay. In the case, I think.
Do we have any reactions to Cora doing this?
I have
So,
alert.
You
Does it
do,
count?
but with Step of the Wind, I don't think there is anything you can do to counter that.
Hold person?
She also has the you can't stop her with magic thing.
Yep.
Hold
Mhm.
person?
A hold
Yeah.
person can't stop her.
so what's really irritating
Freedom of
is that
movement.
Medora
Same.
was pouring a shot of her rum when this happened. So she's gonna down that shot. Because they've already gone.
You know what?
Yep.
So I've got that rum in me. I'm noting that down.
Cora, and I would say all of you were, because, well, okay. Junko was the one who was most likely to immediately cheat, so I'd say you're the one who most like try to grab at Cora as she goes. But with Step of the Wind, Cora, make sure you mark your key point spent.
Okay.
She is just too damn fast and cannot be grappled, cannot be paralyzed, cannot be restrained.
I'm gonna put my hand
And
out
she
to
gets
Medora
smashed.
for a shot.
Actually, I wonder how that would work against getting smashed. Because that would be
What do you
restrained,
mean?
right?
You can't restrain me.
She's still gonna take damage from it, though.
Well, yeah, but it wouldn't
I
hold her
think
in place.
it's magically restrained, isn't it? I don't know how it works.
It is.
Yeah.
Is this
It
magic
is.
rock?
Yep.
Mhm. I have the
Um,
same thing, by the way. So me and Cora, we're gonna do the same thing.
She's just faster.
Yeah.
It's funny because you were warned. You're fast. She is indeed faster. She dives in. As soon as Cora enters the mouth.
Zapped.
Not what we were expecting. Fuck.
Disintegrate.
The
I mean,
ceiling
I've played
begins
Tomb
to
of
descend
Horrors.
silently and rapidly.
Is it
What?
faster than me?
Maybe. It's going
Okay.
so fast that like you've got about a second. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Can Ithri pay attention to how much of the ceiling is moving and things like
All of it.
that? As in, it,
The whole
there
thing.
must be
whole room?
an end to it, right?
Nope. All of it.
Like in this whole section?
Everything that you can
Yes.
see is just coming down.
We've established
Fast.
that thrice.
I'm making sure your ceiling isn't also coming down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Outside the
Yeah,
mouth,
yeah,
it's
I-
all
I
fine.
meant
It's good.
Surprise, the
No,
ceiling comes
but
down.
behind the mouth, it goes all the way back.
And
can't
you have
see an end.
evasion.
I do.
With a dex save of 15, you back out and take no damage. But the ceiling comes down with the only sound it makes is when it hits the floor. And there's like a little gasp of dust.
Oh, so I didn't even get very far. I'm like right here.
You got it. You could get in up to your speed, so I'll let you move in and you can see what you see.
Okay, cool.
I don't think it'll bear much description from me
That's
for you
really
to see.
all I wanted. You fucking fucker.
Yep.
Checks out.
Yep. Spoiler alert, I use as a bastard.
That's what I figured. Yeah, it doesn't even fucking matter. Yep. It's a dead end.
Was there a stone in it? Are you okay? I mean, that's more important. Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You didn't get like.
That
squished?
was incredibly reckless.
The octave
Yep.
change too.
Welcome to this group.
You were
Junko
going to
was
do the
gonna-
same thing.
She was
And
gonna
so
do
were
it
you.
anyway.
I wasn't gonna run in there. I was gonna draw stones and cheat. You guys ran
Didn't
ahead.
cheat.
That was cheating.
You know what probably happened is like Cora saw my foot shift to go, and then she's like, boom.
Leona's like, I taught you better than cheating. And then they move, like a handful of painted white stones falls out of Leona's sleeve onto the floor.
Leona. That's what I thought.
Right. All
Respect
you
your
sit
elders, eh?
down.
Yeah.
Me and
Madara,
E3
can I have
here.
a shot?
No. All of
Oh.
you are gonna do stupid things.
Oh,
So-
please. Like, you haven't done your fair share of stupid things also.
So,
I don't even want to hear it.
Cora, did you
Yeah.
see a stone or a receptacle for a stone or a weird glowing orb that happened to be covering a stone or
No, just a dead end.
but that's where are you sure that's where your ping was, Nova?
South. Yes.
Is it
So-
still south?
Yes.
South and
It's-
slightly west.
Slightly.
East.
East.
Oh,
I know the difference.
So
Like
we
I
need to
said,
go back
There's that
and
other
to the
path,
east.
and we can see if it circles around.
Yes. So
That's
we need
okay.
to
I
go
So we
remember
need
the
to go
way.
like
back this way
like down
and back over here. We need to go this way. I'm just putting
Just
my
a
token
note.
so you can see.
E3,
Hello.
you can tell that it is airtight. That thing came down so hard that not even like fluid would get through. That thing is,
Damn.
Is it staying down as well? It's not like
yeah,
there's no signs
it's
of-
not, it's done.
Well, I mean, the plus side, no one's ever come this far before. Anyone want some rubies?
Nah. But I think we could take them and sell
The
them.
rubies are a little smaller than a human head, just so you know.
I mean,
Jesus.
I,
No, we
I,
could put those in the bag of holding.
I lost the rubies that I was wearing in the water temple, so if we're not going back there, I'd like these ones if we can.
Yeah, do it. Go
I'm
for it.
happy with that.
I don't have my tools.
Without tools, it would take about
got-
10 minutes of work to get that with just improv stuff.
I've got a few extra daggers that I can hand you that will maybe help.
Has anyone got like a crowbar?
Oh, yes, I have one of those.
Oh, okay. If you
That'll
hold
be
it
better.
if you hold it in there, I'll hammer it and see if we can get these things out without cracking them.
Okay.
We'll go to town on a ruby collection spree.
Okay. Then to get both of them out, all told, it ends up being about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
If everyone's all right with that.
That's
Okay.
absolutely fine.
Nice.
Everyone good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I will
I mean,
Um,
I'm helping, so.
I will hand them to bag of holding.
Trick
Two-
or treat.
Rubies. Let me
Star
add that
rubies.
in.
Two fat
Star
rubies.
rubies. Do you think
You can
that's...
mark these as worth about 2,500 each.
Nice.
Though when the second ruby pops out and like it kind of falls past E3 down into whoever's waiting to catch it, maybe into the bag, you hear from the north.
No.
You are becoming as termites to me. And turning, you see the hunched, fat old man, not in his demonic form, of Ayuz. I thought I would be rid of you when you were cast into the nodes.
We're persistent.
Like,
Hey, what time is it up there?
Your friends will soon be dead. All of them.
Can you elaborate?
What do you mean? I've already killed my friends.
I don't have any friends.
My friends are here.
Oh, but I've missed a few spots, haven't I? Thanks to that traitor, Lareth.
Wait, you're gonna kill Lareth because you think he's our friend? By all means, man.
No.
Please
I don't give a
kill
fuck
my
about him.
friend. Don't
I'm
tell him that.
confused.
He'd
Wait,
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean,
like
I
this.
love him
There
so
we go,
much.
yeah, yeah.
Please don't kill Lareth.
the gnome girl. And
The who?
the fangless lizard. Oh, yes. I've followed your progress, looked into what you've accomplished beneath the blind, inept eyes of my servants.
You're your servants, dude. You picked up.
All of your friends will soon be dead.
You will regret that.
Like, how soon are you thinking? Like,
You will regret that.
Long before you escape this place.
You touch any of them, and I'm gonna make you regret everything you've ever done for
Your
the rest
little
of your immortal existence.
pets
You will wish that you could die.
from Hummelbank have come.
What do you mean? Huh? We have
They
pets in Hummelbank?
march on me. Your wizard.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the horse mafia for a second. I was like, no.
No!
No!
Your
I was like-
sheriff. Your priests and your friends. The old woman.
Where is he at right now?
Didn't
The ranger.
they defeat
Slowly
you once
walking
before?
toward you.
He's walking towards us.
Yes.
is
I am gonna take out the rod of security.
I need security.
You feel much more secure with it in your hand.
Okay.
The rod of
When
emotional
he's-
stability, please.
When he's within, how close is he, feet wise?
2 feet.
Like
2 feet.
20 feet now and slow. He's just walking very slowly as he's speaking.
I'm gonna.
Your prince, your friends, all of them have come and all of them will die.
Is Lareth with them?
Yeah. We really care about him the most.
Just
I mean,
curious.
the only people I know are my crew.
Yeah, we don't like them though.
Shh.
I mean, we love them. Is he still
He's-
approaching?
He's kind of stopped about 15 feet now and is just glaring at you.
I think he's trying to slow us down. That's just
All of your machinations
Can't we
are
just
as
walk past?
nothing
like,
before
he's
my
actually-
might.
He's actually physically here. I think we can't just walk past him.
Oh.
I mean,
I thought-
Don't know why you can't touch us though. Why won't you just hurt us?
we'd be dead by now. If
I
he was
mean,
here.
yeah. Genuinely.
I'm gonna take one of those white stones, that painted stones, and kind of like flick it at his feet, see if it taps the toe.
Goes right through him.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Let's just
gonna
walk through him.
Carry on.
I'll
Look,
walk up to him
because-
and just
Yep, your hand just goes right through him.
I'll blow him away.
He's trying to stall us. He's
Um,
Well, I don't have any friends, but I've got 10 toads to get to a buffet, so let's go.
On my
Um,
way out, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna be like, say hi to Puck for me, and wait.
It need not end in violence or the death of your friends.
It's just getting fainter down the hallway.
We're not listening.
This is like the first time we're actually not gonna be scared of him, and the next time we see him, he's gonna
Yeah.
be.
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
shit my pants when we see him in real
This
life.
is-
I'm gonna throw that pebble next time, and it's gonna bounce off with
Hit
the
its
toe.
He's gonna
Yeah.
catch it, and you're gonna be like,
Dude, his toes will be like click.
now is when to shit yourself. Yeah.
I could
Um,
spare your friend.
which friend?
Did Nova stop?
I did.
Oh God, no.
It's lying.
I know.
Nova, he's lying. Please don't. Do not humor him.
Valdriel.
There's no
You-
point in saving Valrio if we don't save
He
the
yet
rest of it.
lives. What you saw was what I wanted you to see. I do not throw away my toys so disdainfully when they can yet serve me.
If he yet lives, then he is no longer here with you.
Oh, but he is.
Well, I don't see him.
And you won't unless you give me the death orb.
Why would I do that? It's not complete. Don't you want us to do your dirty work for you?
I want you to give it to me now,
Why?
and I will spare your friends. Yeah, some of them, anyway.
You had me. You almost had me. And he said some.
I'm gonna take Nova's shoulders and I'm just gonna push her onward. Let's just go.
Those who defy me will die. Those who run for their lives or beg on bent knee for my mercy will not be executed summarily, but granted my mercy.
Is your mercy just an execution without torture?
No, not this time.
You
Though
have
you
already-
can see he kind of, there's a amusement on his face.
We don't have anything to say to you. You are worse than the hungry hippo. So why don't you
I'm
just
gonna
leave?
start pushing her too. Just like,
Got a mom arm
Go.
Cora a little bit.
let's just go.
Hungry hippo.
No, Nova, which way? There's a
If
You
defy
gotta go
me
back to the first
now,
fork.
there will be no second
we haven't
chance.
just here.
You already killed Valdriel. You can't save him. He's gone.
I am a god.
A demigod.
Oh, oh,
Oh, snap.
he explodes
Level 7.
in flames, suddenly swelling to 12 feet high, taking on his demonic visage.
Okay, fine.
And like you can feel the blast of heat come off of this illusion, and like the very node around you creaks and groans.
Oh, if it's fire, like what happens with the earth and with the
Illusion,
elemental like
though.
stuff?
The earth
Yeah.
is sort of getting hot, and you can see the rock is melting and just starting to run down the walls a little bit.
Okay, I'm still
Nice
gonna take that
trick.
as an illusion, but it's nice and cool. So.
I am a god.
I mean, whatever makes you feel better.
Hey, if I'm born descendant of a god, doesn't that make me one too?
Yeah, you're a god too. Yeah.
You will regret your decisions today.
And you will
And-
too.
He vanishes.
Hey, but do you think everyone's marching on?
So,
Yes, I
don't
really do
believe
think
any
so.
words. But we do need to speed up. Also, what was the plan with making him angry?
Sorry.
It was kind of fun.
No, I presumed you had a plan. What was it? Were you like trying to make him
Just wanted to
overstep,
see
or-
what made him tick.
Angry people make mistakes.
He wasn't doing anything, he was just saying something. So I was kind of hoping he would
I mean,
I don't know.
E3,
Your
remember
words
she's
seem to hurt.
16.
slip it up or.
I mean,
There was a
what-
man who is powerless. For if he had power and a temper like that, I don't think we'd still be standing here.
No, that's the second time he's done that to us. Well, he didn't get as angry the first time, but
So, I'm not very good at that kind of stuff, but I think my mum would have said he's put all his cards on the table. That's a desperate move. He hasn't got any bargaining
I think he
chips.
is desperate. I think he's very desperate. He needs this orb. He can't take it from us for some reason. I'm not entirely sure
Not while we're
why.
here. He also doesn't seem to want you to finish it.
No, which is also strange.
Let's go and do
And
that.
why has he threatened twice to kill all of my friends and everyone that we know? But he hasn't done it yet,
I
As
mean,
far as we know.
I mean,
as far as we know.
you got to remember that these guys that he's talking about.
Or like walking and
admittedly, there was
talking, I
yeah,
think.
yeah. Admittedly, there was a war at the time, but they
Could we
put him
reduce
in.
our voices in the cave, please?
Sorry,
Thank you.
they like trapped him, right? So
Yeah.
it's not like they're powerless either.
No.
I don't want to risk their lives, but
Hopefully he's not lying about the fact that Byrne and everyone from Hummelbank is on their way.
From experience, that if people die, they die. It's really sad, but it's a
They
will
know
of
what they're
gods right
marching
now.
into. They've
I
agreed to
mean-
help.
at least we know now they could potentially come back as a dog.
Are we going this way or that way?
That way, and I will go down this fork up here.
Okay.
Okay.
Dora's just
Uh,
gonna mark off as we go past. So it's not that one.
As you're
Smart.
moving this way, let me give you some more details about the cavern you've come to.
Okay. Move right into
Uh,
there.
The path gets narrow and the ceiling low enough that the tallest among you probably have to duck a little bit, and it's starting to get worryingly tight.
I'm gonna
But
tap her
where
skull again.
it comes out is a convergence of several passages from multiple directions. Near the center of this convergence are 3 statues
Oh.
depicting men dressed like merchants, each of them replete with furred capes and caps. To the north, to the left, moisture slowly drips from the wall and collects in a shallow pool.
Okay. That's where the water node leads. Can I approach the water that's collecting? See
Yeah.
if it's like salty, fresh, mix of both like it was in the node.
It's funny because this actually describes the taste of the water. It is cool, but it tastes strongly of minerals.
Okay. Your
The pool's
standard cave
about-
water.
2 feet deep.
Yum.
Hey guys, this is all your minerals that you'll need for the year.
Great.
I mean, is safe to drink?
Is it safe to drink?
Yeah, it seems.
So
like
then
it would
I will refill my water skin here.
Yeah, Ithri's gonna take a big drink.
The
Tastes like water,
statues, are they? Is there anything odd about the statues by examining them without touching?
be. Make an investigation check.
That's an 11.
Yeah, there's something odd about one of them. The statue seems to depict a man who you've met before. Someone who your crew often bartered with in Noct. He was a small arms dealer.
Would I have known him from the pirate stuff?
Yep, that's what your crew
Yeah, my
dealt with this guy. He
Okay.
the person the statue depicts. He was like a low, like there's no reason to make a statue of the guy. He was not noteworthy. He was just kind of a Weasley merchant who sold shit goods for vintage
he-
prices.
still there when I left.
You wouldn't really know because like you guys didn't meet with him every time. You've just
Okay.
seen him around before, and your captain was not over fond of procuring his weapons because they were shit quality. But you know he also was dealing with the temple.
Weird question. Do the statues look the same to all of us? Like, if we all describe them out loud, are we all
Yes.
seeing the same thing? Okay.
Yes.
Guys, this guy's not important.
So why would there be a statue of him?
Does it look
Oh.
exactly like him? It like not like
Down to
buffed
the
up like.
smallest little details, yeah.
Does it
Well,
look like
he
it
got-
could just be him?
I mean, if he weren't
Oh.
a statue, maybe.
So
I mean, it's stone.
these are
Knock on wood.
What pose are they in?
Yeah, what
Oh,
expression is on their
I mean,
face?
I was gonna steal clothes for E3.
Well,
Stone.
one of
Yeah,
them
they're stone
looks
clothes.
kind of curious, and is in like a. The other, or the second rather, looks surprised and is like looking off to the side. The third is kind of cowering away, a look of abject terror. on
Are
his
they all
face.
looking in the same direction?
No,
So the first one,
but they're not rooted to the ground either, so they may have been.
So somebody might have put them here. So there's
Are they-
something here that turns people to stone.
so would it be Medusa like the first one got turned, the second one surprised and then looking, and the third one's like, oh my god, I'm gonna be a statue.
What's
and
a Medusa?
she's from mythology side
It's
of
like
That's a
this
whole type of
lady,
creature.
she's got a bunch of snakes for heads.
Ashley knows. She's got
It's-
snakes. She's mythological.
She was,
I've
she
heard
was
of
very
creatures that can look
beautiful.
at you and turn you to stone.
The original was very beautiful, and then
Thought they were alligator-like.
I don't know, I've never seen one.
Wait,
I've just
There
heard
are
that there are creatures that can
creatures-
turn you to stone.
alligator
in
was
the
the river,
savannas called gorgons,
right? Gorgons?
like big iron bulls.
Well, we
Wait,
probably shouldn't.
Big iron bulls with snakes on their heads?
No, just horns. The horns are bad enough, though. Believe me, you don't
But-
want the horns
But
any
they
more than
turn
you
you
want
to
the snake.
stone.
Yes.
How?
Probably,
So
We'll tell
back where I'm from, there's there's a waterfall, and on the side of the waterfall there's like a little stream that falls down, and then if you put stuff in there, it's like a little drip waterfall, and then if you put stuff in there, eventually it gets turned to stone. Is it like that? It's like 'cause
No,
all
I
of
think
the
this is
minerals
more
drop on it and
magical.
stuff. All right.
Like, the thing looks at you when you look at the thing, and then it, for some reason, turns you to stone. I don't know. I've never seen one.
It depends on the creature. There are many creatures in the world. I've heard tales of big alpacas with a bite that will turn you to stone. I've heard of snakes and six-legged lizards and iron bulls
or they can be beautiful women.
or beautiful women. Really?
Okay, so we can just be on the lookout for bulls, alpacas, and
Yes,
beautiful
I
women
think we
as
should-
we're traveling.
So
Move quietly.
Medusas. So there's bulls that bite you. Wait, no, the bulls have horns that
I love
turn you to
E3.
stone. The other ones have things that bite you, and then
Oh, I
Medusas
got
have
it.
snakes that. What do Medusas do?
It's
They look at
as
you.
far as
They
the
look at you.
stories say, it's
What
eye
are the snakes
contact.
for?
So
It's
it's
part of
like
their curse.
Aesthetic.
it's like they're really beautiful, but not in a good way.
just
So-
the vibe.
Which one of those types of creatures is like more?
Earthy?
Yeah.
I don't know. The Gorgon sounds more earthy than any.
I don't know, but I think
Why?
we should keep moving.
I mean, no,
Uh,
because they're
Pinging down any of these holes south, right?
So it goes south.
And by the way, if you were curious about that, you could do a nature check.
Let's do it. +0, baby. Let's go.
I mean,
Gotta believe.
Medora will do one as well. Just she's looking.
Natural 1. I'm just kidding. It's a 7.
Oh.
No, it was a 12 for Medora.
But that's for a nature check pretty low. So
Uh,
it really looks like a 1 on the dice.
the 12. You're inclined to think it's not gonna be a Gorgon. You've heard of those iron bulls. They're plains monsters. You're also not inclined to think it'd be a Medusa unless she was like a servant of the temple and thrown into the nodes, because they're not cavern dwellers. They're more urban creatures. Which leaves something else. It
Maybe
would
it
have
was
to be
just a
one of the other
spell.
ones. I mean, it could be a spell, or it could be one of those other creatures
Llama.
Leona was talking about. You've also
Because
heard of others, like the
I
big
have
rooster
s-
lizards.
I have
That
spells
use
that.
stone.
Are you sharing this information with the group?
What was that word you just said?
Basilisk.
Oh, it's funny you should mention that. That's a big 6-legged lizard. They like to live in dark, cramped caves.
Oh. Hey, yeah.
Medora's going
Look at where
to,
we are.
Medora's going to just try and, between anyone talking, listen for any kind of snake / roostery. Not
Oh, the rooster ones are cockatrice.
Okay.
Basilisk is
find-
a 6 or 8-legged lizard.
It's legged.
I said a crocodile or alligator.
I knew you were talking about
You
a
were
basilisk when
close.
said it. I
You
knew
were
what you talking
close.
about.
Junko doesn't know. Ava knows.
I
so.
caught that.
Neither Myth or Medora.
No, actually, though, in this case, since you said basilisk, I'm actually ruling Medora. I'm adding that to your knowledge check. You do know it very well could be a basilisk.
Is the right
Yeah, okay,
environment. So we should be on the lookout for one of those and hope we don't come across a nest of them.
Can you just ping where the statues are again for me, please?
Right in the center, pretty much where
Where
Nova,
everyone stood.
Junko, Medora Core are standing.
Okay.
That's it. That's where they are.
Can Ithri check the statues to see if they have any bite marks, injuries, things that would indicate
Mm.
any sort of damage they have taken?
Oh.
Can I assist him with this? I'm trained in medicine.
Yeah, go
Well,
ahead and make a medicine check with advantage.
Okay, medicine check with advantage. Oh, okay.
You got this.
Natural 20 for 21.
Looking at them,
Nice.
they're actually, it would have failed, but it's a natural 20. You are seeing such incredibly fine detail that you can see big parts of blood spatter on them. Like you're literally seeing the thin layer where the bloody wetness is on them from the rest of the stone. But it doesn't look like it's their own blood. It looks like there were probably more than 3. And these 3 are not at all injured. But someone was very bloodily injured around all 3 of them
Ithri
when they were petrified.
Ithri would share that information. I don't know that that helps identify what did it, but it looks like they weren't bitten, from what I can tell.
Well, maybe it
That
ate
help?
the other one and turned these ones to stone to save for later? I don't know. Did they eat their prey?
I mean, you
imagine they do.
turn to stone if you look a basilisk in the eye, I think. A lot of the tails are eye contact, but maybe these guys looked at its eyes and it was eating someone else. Medora just
I
wants to
dunno.
listen at these 3, but basically listen by ear to the ground for any kind of footstep.
Okay. Well-
Everyone close your eyes if you hear anything.
Before
I
we
close my eyes.
get to that point.
Boom, basilisk.
Just poof. They roll
Um,
down from the ceiling.
Sorry, I'm looking for something. Where is that? Damn, this place is like a friggin' oh, right, I get it now.
This place is like a maze because,
Yeah. Whoops.
maze and all that.
Okay, there. Yeah. There is a rumble, like a tremor that runs through the cave, even as you're
I close my eyes.
Ithri closes his eyes.
as you're searching.
I
and you can
don't.
hear of something very large approaching.
Does it sound like the multi footsteps as well? So you get like the bump, 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 bump.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm helping myself out a little bit here. No. Yes. No. Yes.
I mean, wow.
The
It's
creature
just
doesn't
a-
know how many
It's
legs
not
it
getting-
has.
It's not
Mixed
clear.
signals here.
Yes.
Sometimes it walks on 2, sometimes it walks on 10.
It's standing back on
Sometimes
its
it's-
legs.
If I
Look
walk
at
on
me,
2, I
I'm
might.
walking.
They'll think I'm a human. It's fine.
Did you know that when cockroaches sprint, they do it on their back 2 legs to save brain power?
Oh.
Aw,
To save brain power.
I hate cockroaches.
They
I
don't have
already only
enough-
have 2 legs, so
They
I
do-
can't sprint on less.
They don't have enough brain power to sprint on 6 legs, so they, for some reason, stand up on their back 2 legs and sprint.
Rear wheel drive, man.
Oh my god.
Let's hope these guys are like.
Anyway, let's hope it's not a giant cockroach.
Something's coming.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
They talk?
They don't.
Fuck, what the fuck?
I smell.
Sorry, that was me.
And out of
You're
the
mistaken.
dark opening that is in the northeast,
Oh, okay. I'm
see
sorry.
a massive black-scaled dragon-like form
Oh.
take one
Dragon.
step, then another, and another on 6 legs
No.
as this winged thing, for it is no black dragon,
It was what I was worried it was the one we ran into.
He's back.
but also it is a black dragon. Like some horrid, abominable crossbreed between a basilisk and a dragon. It steps on these 6 legs out into the cave. What?
I got nothing.
I didn't hear that.
You were so low, you cut out.
Yeah.
What? Delicious.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, what
They always like
And that's where we're gonna
dwarves.
end for tonight.
the picture? Can we get a picture?
It's in the cave.
it's
It's
there.
the
I don't.
Tyrion
That
son.
looks like a dragon.
It's
It's the Tyrion
called a
son.
Dracolisk.
A dragon.
Don't
Why
worry,
does it
guys.
have a
I'll
point on its
summon-
tail?
I'll summon a demon and we'll just let them fight it out.
All
And then
the
we'll finish
best
off the last
parts
one, right?
of a dragon and a basilisk.
Oh, great. So it's probably got a breath weapon and a gaze attack.
Yup, probably. So good luck with that.
Okay, let's run to the thing,
Yay.
grab it, and leave.
So.
Gotta go
water
south.
Anybody?
I'll summon the demon. We'll run away. We'll leave the demon there. Make it to the stone.
Can they
That's-
swim?
Technically not a. Oh wait. Oh, you're the summon demon. Oh, right. God.
Why?
Just checking. Okay. But yeah. So moving nicely through the Earth node. Asking the right questions. Showing absolutely no fear from somebody who you
Listen, we got over
Really?
our initial terror, and now we're just
Hey,
annoyed with
really
him.
pissed him off.
Hey, it's lucky if he's not wearing pants because they'd be stained.
Yeah, I peed a little.
You that was a bold decision.
So you're not wearing pants, so you just left a turd on the floor. We all walked
And now
like
away
a
there's
horse, he
drink
just walks and
on
lets
his
it drop while
keyboard.
he's walking. Like,
yeah,
Please be in the
chat,
back
can
of
she-
the group.
a little turd back there.
Just
I
a
think
little
Zikana
nugget.
needs to get some kitchen roll.
leaving some E3 apples.
How
That's why
much
they don't
drink
bring
just went on
E3
your
in parades
keyboard?
anymore.
Wait, can it be law that dwarves poop like rabbits?
Little-
Little pellets, little dwarf
Wait, if you
pellet.
turn them up, can you use them as like a BB gun?
No,
God.
you can't carry a dwarf.
Y'all
they're
need
real heavy.
Jesus.
We need to be done. We need to be done.
Good grief. All right. Thank you for watching tonight's chat. We will be live again this coming Friday with Pathfinder 2nd Edition, continuing our haunted house run, and hopefully no more TPK risks. We're working on it. It's a serious problem. Our dice have been cleansed. Mine haven't. But also, we will be live with more of this game 1 week from today. That is Sunday, and every almost Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. You can also find all of our stuff on the YouTubes. Is it Thursdays you put those up? Saturdays.
Thursdays and Fridays.
Thursdays and Fridays at the moment.
Fridays. Fuck. Okay, I should know that.
Fridays for this one.
I really should know that.
Thursdays for Pathfinder.
Yes. Yes, thank you. So, until then, I bid you all a lovely adieu. Good night, everybody.
Bye.